We got new emotes. First of all, Bacon Fear, thank you for the 9 months. Fully pregnant, could have given birth to a baby if you would have invested in that rather than subscribing. Smitty, thank you for the 5 months as well. We got a freaking scam train. We got a scam train going. Resubscribed for 6 months? Wait, 6 months? I don't know what that means when it says that. They've been subscribed for 5 months, resubscribed for 6 months. Did you subscribe for a whole half a year right now? Is that what that is? Yo! Lettuce Nest the Pog! Thank you for the Prime Subby Wubby. How's everybody doing? A couple of things off the rip. We got new mother freaking emotes. Anti-hat stack, we're changing the color already. No field trips today. Yeah, we're not going back. We're not going back. 6 months in advance, that's actually crazy. If that's what that means, Smitty, I appreciate you, motherfucker. That's too much money. I could say anything in that time frame. I could say something right now. Anyway, we have 2 new emotes. We have, however, it's a classic. We say it all the time. It's at the beginning of every video. Basically, we got the whole gang screaming it now. Your Wi-Fi is kaput. That is a bummer. I think it's how many months you've been subscribed, but it says they've been subscribed for 5. Wait, that was actually last month, lol. What? It says resubscribed for 6 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 5 months. What does this mean? Oh my god. Yeah, we have however now. It's me going however, and I specifically chose one where I put my little finger up and I had my cloud goggles on because I thought it would look really funny. I pre-played more months last month. Oh. Oh. Well, thank you for all the sub always. I appreciate it. Total months, current streak. No, because it's different. When it's current streak, so like, when it's current streak, it says the streak separately, you know what I'm saying? And then we also have the current hint emote that we added as well. It's featuring the very first placeholder hint that I did, which was CJ Ya with a headband that says never give up. And I feel like it's very timely and very appropriate because I feel like every now and then people give up in Geoguessr, but I feel like CJ needs the motivation more than anyone to keep going. So that's why we've got CJ in the never give up headband. Kinda as a reflection to himself, like, hey big guy, don't give up, you got this. That's what I was thinking about doing the current hint border and having it be blank, but it looked kind of empty, so I put the first placeholder in there and I thought it was funny. Mario Strikers GameCube Online is so fun. I haven't messed around with it yet. Never back down, never what? I still remember the band situation with me last Thursday. We'll never forget. We'll never forget. Scam train goes woo woo. How was everybody's weekend? We had a big weekend. What did everybody get up to? I'm probably gonna be lurking because I'm fucking around in Utah with Cascade Tito. I don't know what the fuck that. Wait, Utah. I don't know what any of those words mean, but Serial Ship, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you fuck around in Utah as long as you want. You're in Croatia right now. What the hell? Can't believe Nintendo released a good Mario Strikers game on the Switch too. I know, and it was right after it came out. Also, another little update. I've decided we've been listening to the same playlist over and over again for years at this point. I think we might start mixing it up. I think we might just be listening to the Mario Kart World remix playlist because it's 8 hours long and it has a lot of good music in it. And I think this might be the soundtrack of the summer. It's got a lot of good music in it. Yo, Sean Bean! Yeah. However! I was too early. However, there we go. Thank you for the subby wubby. I appreciate you, Gamba. Holy. 2 months subby wubby. Absolute legend. Mario Kart World music is so good. That's what I'm saying. However, and the scam train is now a level 2. Holy moly. Kusa ne Tiho should help you pronounce Kusa. Oh man, I said it and I don't even know what it means. It could have just been something horrible. Are you Americans on summer break already? I'm an adult, so I don't get a break. It just goes until you end, but yeah, I think most of them are. I'm gonna lose my subby in 4 days. This is the worst. Obligatory, can't wait to donkey my Kong till I Bonanza next week. Dude, me too. I'm so hyped for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I was talking to Ali about it before stream started today. I'm so excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza because I want to get back to speedrunning an actual game legitimately. Like, we've been doing all these speedrun challenges for, like, the last couple months, and it's a lot of fun because I'm getting to see all the different categories, but I'm missing that, like, the satisfaction of, like, running a category and, like, slowly over time chipping away at your time and getting better and better and better, because I'm just running it for one day, and then it's over, and that's it. Did you see that instead of releasing the Mario Kart World OST on Nintendo Music, they released Ocarina of Time 3DS ODST, but despite the original already being on there? Well, lucky for us, YouTube exists, and the whole soundtrack is already up there. Yo, thank you for the 100 biddies, Bacon Fear!
Summer. I love summer.
That's what I'm saying.
Give me that summertime.
Okay.
Summer. Every 86,400 seconds that pass.
Yeah.
Gotta make summer
Gotta make
last.
summer last. That sounds like it was from Phineas and Ferb. I'm almost sure it was. My summer break got shortened because of marching band, and now I have to march in the Floridian sun all day. Damn! I would not be signing up for summer activities. Yes, it was. It sounded like it. Speedrun PRs, the long way. Yeah, basically. Probably the best I've been in like 3 months. Damn! That's what we like to hear. That's how I'm feeling too. Dude, I went out in the sun. So on the 4th of July... Yo! Blobber! With the very first Draw Me Like a French People redeem of the new era. Meaning we will be drawing Blobber into the Morph 23 community mural. What, like I would draw them as a French people? Blobber will appear. You are going to be the first person on the damn mural. At the end of the year, in case anyone doesn't know, we're going to set the mural as our banner on Discord, so everyone can see everyone that we've drawn throughout the entire year. Unless you get banned, in which case I will put a big black blob over your picture. Blobber! Look at that. Blobber, I would say... I recognize Blobber's name, but Blobber is an all-time lurker. That's a 50k drop from an all-time lurker. And this is exactly why I was scared to keep drawing like a French people as a full thing. Because Blobber... I appreciate you being here and everything. We haven't had a lot of interactions, you and me, Blobber. What am I supposed to draw? But if it's a mural, I got an idea. For you specifically, Blobber, you got a name that I can draw. I know what the fuck I'm drawing, okay? I'm in a Chester lobby in Siege. You got Chester Cheeto with you? What up, Thibby? How you doing? Gonna be honest, I prefer Christmas break in every way besides the length. Vibes are better around Christmas. I do agree that Christmas is kind of bussin', but at the same time, snow. I don't like snow very often. Why do so many people have VIP but it's 100k? Civvy is a long-time VIP. Civvy was like one of my first 3 viewers, like, period. So Civvy got VIP a long time ago. I was waiting for you to not be in the middle of a game for once. It will be at the end of a stream regardless. Because starting out, I used to start out with Draw Me Like a French People's, and that makes people leave the stream and not come back. What's up, Jasmine? How you doing? Morph, more like I'm about a borf. What the hell? Is your tummy hurt? And then Bacon Fear, I gave VIP because Bacon Fear has been setting up all these guides for me for this entire challenge. We're on guide number 20, run number 20 of 33, and Bacon Fear has been feeding me these routes the entire time, staying up late, adding little jokes into them, having the time of his life, and I appreciate Bacon Fear, so Bacon Fear gets a VIP badge. Sometimes VIPs just go off vibes for real. That's what I'm saying. Those are the only free VIPs I've ever given out. Except for the Art They Them for the channel also has a VIP badge. But that's because they do art. Hey, watching on YouTube is my first stream I've ever caught live, just popping in to say hi. Hello! Currently speedrunning Mario Odyssey. Good luck to you. Got him. Been trying to think of the funniest first message. Can't compete with this, though. Yeah. It's a rough one to compete with, for sure. If that was Jasmine's first message, insane. That would have been insane. Hype Train. All right, Scam Train's buying. Everybody say bye-bye. Bye, Scam Train. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Do I get Draw Me Like a French People, or do I get VIP? That is the question. Oh, anyway, the 4th of July. Me and Allie, we got little inflatable tubes. You know, like tubes you can go tubing down a lazy river with? We got inflatable tubes, and we got sandbags. And we tied the sandbags to the inflatable tubes. And then we sat out in the middle of a lake, like we walked out to a sandbar in the middle of a lake, and we just damn floated. Oh, yo, this is not G. Thank you for the 4-month subby wubbies.
Let's go.
Let's go. Everybody go. Also, I got a job finally. I look after dogs. Damn, that's kind of sick. So anyway, we went out and we floated in the middle of a lake, having the damn time of our life. We got a little inflatable cooler so we could have drinks, and like we had little pita bread and like spinach dip out in the middle of the lake, and we were just like, I'm having the time of our lives. The thing is that we went out really early to secure our spot at the beach, because we live in like kind of like a beachy town. It gets very busy on the 4th of July, and there's a spot on the beach that's kind of private away from everyone else. It's like I've been calling it secret beach, okay? So like imagine like here's the beach, okay? And then there's like woods here, and then like a mile down this way there's just a clearing of secret beach. And so we've been going to the secret beach, but sometimes people are there and we're like, damn, we don't want to fuck with their secret beach. We're going to go somewhere else. So on the 4th of July, we got there at like noon. We're at secret beach. Fireworks don't start until midnight. We got 12 hours of this bad boy. No one's showing up. We got like a nice like overhang, like tent type thing. We got a table. We brought a bunch of food for our friends, set out chairs, stuff like that. So me and Allie are out here, and all of our friends, they all like work like, you know, sorry, I'm going to say the J word. They all work jobs, okay? So they're working. They're not going to be there until like 4 o'clock. So me and Allie got like 4 hours of just lounging out in the sun. And mind you, we sunscreened up pretty solid. We lathered up. We got all nice and white and fucking protected from the sun and whatnot. By the time 4 o'clock rolls around, though, me and Allie, we've been having some brewskis. We've been soaking in the sun. Friends start showing up, so we go back to the beach to get, you know, some more sunscreen, get some water. I was gonna go let Creature out and then go back to the beach. And the two of us are beat fucking red. We were beat red from the sun. I was laying in a tube, and I'm not kidding. 1 second, let me do the visual for you. We were laying in the sun. I was laying just like this.
Oh, yeah.
I was laying like that for 4 hours. I just closed my damn eyes and we floated. We were talking about, like, Peak. We've been playing a lot of Peak. Yeah, I was red like a damn lobster. Cats! Thank you for the prime. I was red like a damn lobster. So fucking red. I'm the reddest I've ever seen. And this may be going too far. This is the first time I burnt my damn nipples. My damn pepperonis were burnt. They were crispy as hell. It looked like I went and sat in a pizza oven for damn near 20 minutes. I was so red. We even sunscreened up. My tummy got burnt, but because I was laying facing up the whole way, the bottom of my arm's completely fine. You can see the front, still kind of pink. It's kind of better now. I don't really tan, I just get pink. Allie, everywhere that she burned, she's straight up tan. It was fucking horrible, but 4th of July. You can't get burned. And then just call it a day, okay? It's the 4th of July, it's 4 p.m. This is when the party's starting. So me and Allie, we sunscreened up. Round number 2, baby. All our friends just showed up. Come tie your tubes to our sandbags. We're gonna float together. We went out for another damn 8 hours. Sitting in the middle of the lake, drinking, playing a little football in the water. And I'm not joking when I say the two of us were more burnt than we've ever been in our fucking lives. We spent the next 2 days inside in air conditioning, rubbing aloe all over ourselves because I thought my skin was about to fall off. It fucking hurt. I was glowing. I was radiating. We turned off the lights at night. We could still see each other. That's how burnt we were. What's the guy gotta do to play some lake football with Marv? That's what I'm saying. You gotta be best friends with me for at least 20 years. Morph doped up on that aloe vera. That's what I'm saying. Aloe vera? What is aloe vera? You might very burnt because the water reflect off the water, so you basically got hit by the sun twice. That's what I've heard. Apparently, if you're in the water during, like, in between, like, 2 to 4, that's, like, the worst time. Because it's all reflecting on you. What are you playing today? We're playing Mario Odyssey. So anyway, I got incredibly burnt. I had a good time. There was one weird part about the 4th of July. So, like, the lake that we go to on the 4th of July, you can, like, walk out basically, like, half a mile into the middle of the lake. You have to swim to get there. It gets, like, super deep, okay? Like, 10 feet deep. And then if you go out half a mile, there's a sandbar. And you can stand, and it's, like, waist high. So you're in the middle of this lake. It's just water all around you. Nobody's ever out there, and you're just chilling in the water. It's great. And from where we're sitting in the middle of the lake, you can see the fireworks for the city up against the lake. If you look the other direction, there's even more fireworks from, like, a bigger city in that direction. And then, like, this way, there's, like, more fireworks from, like, some rich people that live on the lake, okay? So there's, like, 3 different fireworks setups. and you can see all of them, 360 view of fireworks. You're in the middle of the lake. It's pitch black out because it's nighttime when the fireworks start. We're all vibing, we're having a good time. Me and my friends were sitting in a lake together just watching fireworks in various directions. Awesome. And then we hear a little splish splash, okay? Which is concerning, because none of us are splish splashing. We're all sitting. We're all kneeling in the water, trying to stay warm because the sun's gone. And I look and I'm like, I can barely see the silhouette of something up against the moon. The moon is full, the full moonlight, it's casting a shadow, and I see a man. I see a man standing on the water. And this man is coming towards us, okay? And I get towards Allie, and I'm like, there's a fucking dude right there. And he's coming towards us. And I, like, start whispering to people. I'm like, hey, there's a guy. Like, keep an eye out. The guy comes up. And he's on a paddleboard. He's this bald man on a paddleboard. Pitch black. And he goes, what's going on out here? We go, oh, just watching the fireworks. And he goes, oh, is it like a birthday or something? And we were like, haha. And he was like, yeah, like, what's the deal with all the fireworks? I was like, oh, it's the 4th of July. He goes, is that like a tradition? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, so you guys come out here every year? I was like, yup. And he's like, wow. This sure is gonna be a night to remember. And when he said that, in my mind, I went, this guy's about to kill us. Nobody random looks at you and goes, this is gonna be a night to remember, and has good intentions with that. And again, mind you, we're like half a mile out in the water. It's pitch black. No one's around. It's like me and 8 friends. And this guy's saying it's gonna be a night to remember. I went, he's got a gun. This is his thing. He comes out and he kills people in the water. And then he gets away with it because you can't track him. He's on a damn paddleboard. And we were like, yeah, it sure is. Anyway, and so we all start kind of like bunching up. You know, a couple of the guys, me, Bongo, one of our friends, we're kind of like keeping an eye on this guy, okay? We're like getting ready to rush him. And he starts leaving, and we're like, okay, we can enjoy the fireworks again. We can relax for a second. I'm not kidding, a minute later, I hear the sounds of a paddleboard coming back. He went behind us, and now he's coming back. Kind of like this. He goes, wow, these are pretty. And he just starts circling us. And he just keeps going. And I'm not kidding, it's a group of like 8 of us. And the last thing he said to us is, this is gonna be a night to remember. And now he's doing fucking laps around us in the middle of the lake. I can't see him. I lose him as soon as he's out of the moonlight, he's gone. And then about a minute later, I see him circle back around again. He's like a fucking shark. He's like a shark. So the fireworks aren't even over yet. And I'm like, Allie, we're going back in. I'm not dying in this lake, okay? I'm like, hey, Bongo, we're heading back. I'm getting cold. You want to come back with me? Let's go back. And so everybody starts swimming back. And the guy, he just stays. He waits until we swim away, and then he goes and he stands exactly where we were, like right in the middle of where we were. And we all swim back, and he stays there. We go back to the shore. We make it back. He's not following us. He's just standing exactly where we were the whole time, watching the fireworks. The second the fireworks end, off into the distance, never to be seen again. Usually on the 4th of July, we hang out in the lake after the fireworks and we just chill for a little bit. The second the fireworks ended, every single one of us was like, fuck this, we're going home. We packed up quicker than we've ever packed up in our lives and fucking boom, out of there in a second. If we left something behind, we'll find it later. I'm not even kidding. I was like 60% sure that he was there to kill us. So, besides that, the vibes were immaculate on the 4th of July. That guy kind of ruined the vibes. Just a little bit. But, we do got a new member of our crew now. I'll never forget you, bald paddleboard moonlight man. Anyway. Sorry, that was my uncle. Your uncle's a freak. Alright, let's get into some Mario Odyssey. It's been a minute. We've been yapping a little bit. Is that his legal name? I'm pretty sure. I didn't ask. Anyway. Today. What up, Baldy? How you doing? I'm doing good. Today, we're playing Super Mario Odyssey. However, we cannot go backwards. Ever. What that means is that once we leave a kingdom, we're locked out of it. We're doing darker side, just kidding. Dark side, no revisits. It's a speedrun category on speedrun.com. If you want to read the rules about it, I should probably do that before we start. But my understanding of it is that once we leave a category, we can't go back. We have to get the required moons to get to dark side and beat the game. Let me read the little instructions. No revisits, show rules. We could probably have the music on for this. All right, category rules. Access the dark side of the moon and beat the brutal boss rush without revisiting any kingdoms. Revisiting a kingdom is defined as entering the kingdom a second time throughout the run, which means no permission slips needed for this one. We're never going back. We're never going back. Timing begins on the start screen. Buying more than one moon in Mushroom Kingdom shop is banned. Ooh, that's rough. So no dupes either. All runs require video proof. Runs must be done entirely on your Switch. Yep, okay. So, the current world record for this run is 1 hour and 44 minutes. I think we're probably going to be in like the 2:30 range. But also, nobody's ever done this on the Switch 2. Nobody's ever done this on the Switch 2. Which means this is about to be a world record, baby. Oh yeah, let me start a prediction. Start prediction. Will Morph get sub 3 hours? We're gonna say 3 hours. World record is just under 2. This is my first time running this category, so I'm gonna be reading a guide the entire time, which slows you down quite a bit. You've got 15 minutes to vote. Will Morph get sub 3 hours? That's your gamble for the day. Predictions going live. Push for world record. I'm gonna try to. He getting world record? We might be getting world record. Phew, I did not have a permission slip. Lucky for you. Today's the day to not have one. Today's the day. However, no permission slips. All right, I think we get right into it. I think we just jump straight into it. Everybody ready? Here we go. We are beginning in 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Dark side, no revisits. We are on the Switch 2, so we have lots and lots of good loads. We're going to be very fast. Thank you for the good luck, Addy. We always believe. Yeah, the believers be out here getting paid lately. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been kind of on a hot streak. I've been winning lately. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention to all the Geoguessr stuff I've been invited to, but I just been winning. Geoguessr specifically, I know textures. My aunt won't sign my permission slips. Apparently some guy named Sirius Black is after me. Oh, bad news, buddy. Bad news, buddy. I don't want to spoil the movie, but it is not going to end good for you. Oh, no. Bump, bump, bump. I thought I was going to fuck up the triple jump. It's been a long time since I played SMO, and by a long time, I mean literally since last Thursday, which isn't that long for most people, but for a guy like me, I've basically forgotten how to play the game. Is anybody watching GDQ, by the way? GDQ's going on this week. Summer Games Done Quick. It's like a speedrun marathon thing. Zach in the Box and Jambo, who we know those guys. Zach in the Box was in Taskmaster and Geoguessr, the most recent ones. He's gonna be at GDQ speedrunning Super Mario Odyssey 2-player. Him and Jambo. Zach is the fast hat. You guys remember that guy? He's such a fast hat. Are you on GameCube controller? I'm gonna watch the Zach part. I've been watching GDQ all week. I love GDQ. It's so cool. It's so weird because like I've been watching GDQ for like such a long time. And then now, like, I know, like, a bunch of the people who are, like, there and participate and stuff like that just from, like, being in, like, the community and whatnot for a couple years now. So I'm very excited to see Zach run. I hope it goes well and they don't get absolutely fucked by being on a main stage, because that happens sometimes. What's your opinion on Pirate Double Down Software? I think he's got, like, some good takes, I've heard. But also, at the same time, he does seem to be one of those guys that when he's wrong, he just cannot admit it. But I don't know enough about any situation to, like, speak with authority on it. It just sounds like when he's wrong, he's like, nuh-uh. It turns out all hints Smant uses in Geoguessr Morph already knows the hints for. Well, the thing is because I host Geoguessr, I'm always looking around for weird textures and shit like that. So when Smant's using weird textures, I'm like, I know that texture. GDQ is fun for me because I will be hosting a talk on what speedruns and web development have in common. I love speedruns as a gamer and as a dev. Ooh, that's exciting. That's pretty sick. Are you going to be doing that at GDQ? Almost done with 100% SMO. I've got every purple coin in like 850 moons or something. That's like 30 away. You're almost done. Pretty accurate description of him. Alright, let's go our first power moon. Now we got to get to the part where we got to think. Cap Kingdom, nothing going on there. This is where we gotta think, though. Usually in these runs, we just get a couple of moons in Cascade Kingdom, and we leave the second we're done. But here, we're gonna have to grab every Cascade moon we're ever gonna need in our entire lives, because we can't come back here. First stream I've managed to catch. Let's go! At a much smaller thing, dev days of the web, CMS, we are using at work. Okay. Two back. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you, Gamba. Holy moly. The Prime subby wubbies, they just don't stop. The CGI sucked? Oh, have you not watched the new Squid Game? I have not. No spoilers, please. I'm one episode into the new Squid Game season. But I did also hear that the CGI was bad. We got a first timer. Let's go! Bomb, bomb. Alright, we gotta go beat the shit out of Madame Brutal. Why did I get a rainbow spin? We'll never know. Bum, bum, bum. I did already get a couple of spoilers for Squid Game, which sucks, because I was really trying not to. But I just got, like, a random TikTok comment that spoiled it on, like, one of my TikToks. Mind you, I haven't uploaded a TikTok in, like, months. Like, it's been a long time since I've uploaded a TikTok. They said they were getting banned, and I went, okay, I'm gonna abandon this. And then somebody left a TikTok, or a comment on one of my TikToks just spoiling the new season. Part of it, at least, I think. I don't know if it's a real spoiler or not. And it popped up on my phone. It gave me, like, a little, like, top-down, like, dog! Do the thing! Thank you. It gave me, like, a little swipe down, like, hey, somebody left this comment on your TikTok, and it was a spoiler. And then same thing happened in Discord. Blazing Spud was like, I don't know if this is real, but I was told blank, and it was a spoiler. And she marked it as a spoiler in the Discord, but when it came through to my phone, it didn't mark it as a spoiler. So you can't do post-game? Yeah, basically. I have to have all my moons before we finish. You have the funny number of hats? Let's go! So I think I have two potential spoilers. There's no games actually involving squids. Fuck! Phone out to spoil you? That's what I'm saying! It's like, I'm not even trying. I'm staying away from things, but also, I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't been very motivated to watch this season. I don't know why. I was very excited about the last one. And I don't feel any urgency. What's the Geoguessr road trip? Basically, how it'll work. You know, like when you go, this is an old-timey thing, okay? I mean, I guess some people can relate to it. But it's basically gonna be like, you know like when people used to go on a road trip, and only one of them would have a map. And it's not the one who's driving. Typically the passenger, they're the navigator, okay? It's gonna be kind of like that. So for an example, you know, Small Ant, he's really good at the game. He knows the textures. He knows what he's looking for. This guy always wins goddamn Geoguessr. But someone like, say, Addy, has not ever played it. So wouldn't it be kind of funny if Small Ant never got the hints and Addy was the only one who got them? And then Addy has to kind of guide Small Ant to where he's going without actually knowing where he's going. It's going to be like that, but with a couple of teams. So the teams... Oh my god. The teams would be comprised of professional speedrunner, someone who has almost never played the game. That's the thought. And it'll probably be like 3 teams of 2. Smant usually wins Geoguessr. That is true. He does usually win Geoguessr. Unless I'm playing, and then I win. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-bum. Kind of like when Smant's mom gave the hints, but this time it's teams of 2. Exactly. I've been wanting to do that, like, Smant's mom gives the hints thing again. But I don't want to just redo the exact same thing. And I also want to do teams again, but the way that we did teams last time was not good. So... One of my favorite CG quotes, he's got that Super Mario autism, bro. He did say that. I recall that. Alright, chomp through the rock, on top of the rubble. Cascade timer challenge, and then underneath, and then we leave. We should have 12 moons by the time we leave here. We should have 12 moons by the time we leave. Listen, I may not be the fastest goon in the crew, okay? I mean, I may not have the fastest speedrun time, but oh boy, am I good at gaming. I'm straight up a gamer. It doesn't matter what I am doing. As long as it's not being the fastest guy in the call, I'm winning. Are you a gooner? Yeah, I'm a gooner, not a gamer. What am I... Wait, the secret of the waterfall basin. Oh, is the treasure chest. I was looking for the stomp section, but that's not here. That's not here at all. Also, I really want to learn this waterfall clip. I don't think I got it. I did not get it. That's a bummer. I'm also going to go around because I've had really bad luck with hitting that wall jump. And we got 12 moons and it's time to leave. We're never coming back to Cascade again. We can't come back. It's over. Cascade is dead. Those chain chomps will never be loved again. Bye-bye. You're the fastest in my heart. I think I've got that. I think I could be the fastest, but I just get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just doubling down on any percent and playing it over and over and over again, I'm like, what if I did every category? I'm very excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza to come out, though. I think I'm going to legitimately speedrun that game. I'm going to start with a challenge run. We're going to do a challenge run as our first playthrough. And then I think I'm going to go straight into speedrunning it probably for, like, a full week. Is kind of my plan right now. Wait, Morph, you only had 11? I did not. I counted right before we left. I was rewatching your Geoguessr All-Stars today. That was a good one. I like the Geoguessr videos. I know it seems like we've done 1,000 Geoguessr videos. We really haven't done that many. I was looking back at it. It's like 5. We've done like 5 Geoguessrs, and it feels like I've done 1 million of them. Oh, my bad. Didn't skip the cutscene. I love when Lysol is there. I like when Lysol's there, too. Lysol also has a real job, though, so, and lives in Australia, so I feel bad. Maybe I should just invite her to more stuff, and if she says no, she says no. But I feel like... I feel bad inviting her to stuff where, like, it would be dependent on a certain number because I don't want her to feel pressured to be in things if she has a lot of other things going on, like her real-life job and also still doing art and stuff like that. Only 5 Geoguessrs in the MCU Morph Cinematic Universe. And then we have a Morph Cinematic Extended Universe. I don't know if anyone's seen that playlist. I have a playlist on my channel called the Morph Cinematic Extended Universe that has every video that I'm not uploaded, like that aren't on my channel, but I've been in. I should get better at stuff so I can join more. You gotta get a crazy any percent time. That's the buried entry. You gotta get sub hour. Lysol would say yes if it's 4 a.m. Good point. Good point. Sand Kingdom slots after this, and then we do DSTA. Oh. That's ice right now. It's not water. Living in Australia is a real struggle for her. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of wish I lived in Australia right now. I'm going to be a hundo P with you. No, I messed up my timing. Bummer. That's okay. Didn't lose a whole lot. I just thought it'd be so cool to get that set up. Skibbity bop, bitty bop, bow. Alright, we got to do DSTA now. Bop. And don't talk to myself. And date and time. Fuck. Swap that. And it's tomorrow now. And by tomorrow, I mean it's a month later. Yippee! Poggers. First time catching a Morph stream. Hi, everybody. Good luck with the run. Thank you! I'm running so fast and good. And also, look at that seed. It's all full now. Yippee! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-bow. I need to stop diving places. I am bonking like crazy. Now we know that you live in America. Doxed. I think I've talked about it before, I'd hope. Whoa, we just time traveled. What's it like being in August, I think? Skibbity-bop-ba-deep-bop-bow. Alright, top of the dune, top of the stone archway, alcove in the ruins, from a crate in the ruins. And then on the lone pillar. Is the lone pillar is the one that's like way out there, right? By the Jaxie ruins. I'm pretty sure it is. I hate this one, dude. I always miss it. Shaking my head. You're only in July? Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Lone pillar is Metro Painting Pillar. Oh my god, you're right, it is. It's neither of the ones that I was thinking of. I was thinking of... Wait, that one doesn't even show up until post-game. What am I talking about, dude? I'm over here being crazy and stuff like that. Have you ever speedran Celeste? I've never speedran it. I did complete it, but I never did like a full speedrun of it. I think I'd like to. I watched CJ speedrun it a lot during his subathon. It looks like a very fun speed game. Skibbity bop bop. I genuinely don't find as much enjoyment out of speedrunning 2D games. And I know, like, it's a very weird take. I speedran Mario Bros. 3 for a while. I feel like every 2D game kind of becomes a rhythm game in the speedrun. Hollow Knight is a little more complex. Maybe it's just older. Maybe it's just older 2D games to speedrun. I feel like there's not as much that can go wrong. I'm supposed to get a checkpoint here, but I don't think I'm going to. Hollow Knight's just hard. I've never beat Hollow Knight. I had it. I bought it. Okay, I'm gonna come grab this, actually, on the way up to getting this clip. There we go. Mario 3 speedrun, no wrong warp is so boring after like 45 minutes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, is I feel like every 2D, at least old platformer, and this is just in my experience. Oh, did I just clip back in bounds? I hope not. Fuck! Oh my god, I gotta go talk to the damn cat again. I played Hollow Knight 4 times, and I nerded out on that game so hard. I played it for like a little bit, and I just wasn't super feeling a Metroidvania, I guess, when I was playing it. I never ended up finishing it. I played it for like 2 hours. You speedrun Yoshi's Island as a teen. That crying was horrible. Yeah, isn't that speedrun like 100% crying? Because it's just faster to like drop the boy and come back for him. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bow. I'm gonna grab this in case I need it. I don't know if I will, but let's get out of here. Play a ton of Hollow Knight in AP Multi-Worlds. Ooh. Ooh. 602 when? I'm planning on doing a 3D Mario marathon at some point where I go live and I don't stop until I beat all the 3D Mario games, but new stuff keeps coming out, like the Switch 2 and Donkey Kong Bonanza, and it's making it kind of hard to schedule that. Nice throw, Mario. Wouldn't you buy moons? I know you can't buy duplicate moons in this run. You can't do any dupes. Once I get back into SMO speedrunning, I want to brush up my old any percent time. I wanna do a new any percent on Switch too. I haven't got around to it yet. I'll probably go back and do a couple any percents after we're done with all of these. Ooh, doo doo. That was a sick value dive. Ba ba da ba da ba. Ooh, I missed Lost in the Luggage. I will go back for that at some point, I guess. Thank you for highlighting that, Bacon Fear. What is happening? Okay. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 da. This room fucks with me for some reason. I feel like I just miss dives way more often, even though it's top down and it should be easier. I think I just moved my stick too much in between throwing Cappy and diving for it. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba. Alright, we'll go back for Lost in Luggage real quick. Why are you failing? I'm just getting nervous. I like the Alpharad cameo in CJ's vid about Switch 2 any percent. I don't know if I watched that one. I think I saw it live, but I don't remember an Alpharad cameo. Boo doo doo doo. Wow. Alright, now we go back to the Sand Pillar, which it might have been faster to just not warp, but... Soda Block is a hard place, Holding Pillar, the Treasure Ejects Runes, Wandering Cactus. Okay, we just do that route now. Bow, 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 bow. I think it's so funny that these bullet bills get hats after you beat the game. Bonk. They use the silly C button feature. Oh, I see. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. They did voice chat, a classic. They're just hanging out with each other. I have yet to hit my C button. I think I might have bumped it one time on accident and then closed the menu because I didn't know what it was. But I have yet to actually go for the C button in any meaningful capacity. Can I throw my cap in the direction I want, please? Sure. Alright, Wandering Cactus. Where the birds gather, taking notes. And then we're done. We should have 34 moons total. Which means I need to be leaving here with 22. No one I know IRL has a Switch 2. Yeah, I guess that's a... Oh, no, my brother has a Switch 2. My brother got a Switch 2. I was going to say, I think that's the same for me, but he just got one. Yeah, we're going for Dark Side. Not just beating the game without revisits. That would be easy. We're doing Dark Side, no revisits. Ooh. Ooh, there's not a lot to do on the Switch 2. I feel like if you're not like a big Mario Kart head, at the moment, a little pointless. If you're not like a big Mario Kart head or like someone who is gonna make videos and you want your videos to look slightly better from being on a Switch 2. Or you're really into Pokemon, because those games looked like butt cheeks on Switch 1. Speedruns are pay to win now? Yeah, they sure are. That's why there's 2 categories. When I was 14 or 15 years old, I got a speedrun SMO. Looked up Trick. My enter percent was 149. I really wasn't into speedrunning SMO when it came out. I don't know why. I didn't like the how many moons there were. They're gonna unsplit the boards eventually. Huh? I gotta finish this video. I keep getting in this mentality of like, I want to double down, I want to do so many of these speedruns a week, and then a new game comes out, like Donkey Kong Banana. Donkey Kong Banana was the main reason I really wanted to switch to. Yeah, dude, I wanna switch to for Donkey Kong Banana like crazy, but until that game comes out, like if I wasn't making videos, I don't know if I would have gotten a Switch 2 until Donkey Kong Banana came out. Watching on mobile app is about a second faster for me today. Wow! Donkey Kong Bandanda. What up, Therma? How you doing? Definitely holding out until Legends ZA comes out. I agree. I think that's a good idea. Legends ZA is going to be bussin'. I'm going to be playing the fuck out of that at TwitchCon. I don't know. I'm torn right now because I'm like, do I want to save my authentic first experience for on stream? I know a lot of people who are not getting it until the new Pokemon. Yeah, that's a good call, honestly. Do I want to save my first time with Pokemon to be on stream, Pokemon Legends ZA? Or do I want to have it be like a game that's just for me, and then I'll do like a challenge on stream when I get back? Because it comes out like the day that TwitchCon US starts. So I'm going to be gone for like a week when it comes out. There's still Switch 2s available where I live. Damn. Yeah, they've been getting restocked every now and then where I live too. They'll sell out within like a day, but they come back like once a week. Stream it at TwitchCon. Yeah, I'll just point my phone at my Switch. That might work. Can I? Huh? Excuse me? No butt stomp? No forehead? And probably no dick and ball neither? Bong. There we go. I vote private first play. That's usually the way I learn games like that. It's something that I would stream if I were home, but I don't think I want to wait. I don't think I can wait a week while a new Pokemon game is out without playing it. I forgot if you had talked about it, but do you think you'd ever stream Peak, or is it just more of a fun game for you? Okay, so here's the thing. I started speedrunning Peak. And I did not think I was going to like it as much as I did, but I've actually been doing solo speedruns, and every time you beat the game, you unlock a new difficulty that's even harder, and I think I might actually do a stream of solo Peak challenge runs, so that might be next week before Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I am currently having a lot of fun with it. I'm not even joking, I'm on like the 4th or 5th difficulty right now, so it's like... you get hungrier faster, everything weighs more, you take more fall damage, and I'm alone. Is the challenge right now, and every single time you beat it, you get another challenge added to that. And so, solo Peak, but it's not solo at all, and you have 20 people in the lobby, we could also do that. But yes, I do think that I will be streaming Peak. I might not be doing it with other people. I'd be down to get like some other people and do like an actual Peak stream. But I am really good at the game now. Is Peak Peak? I like it a lot. I know it's more complicated than that. Solo Peak. However, it's very difficult. Can you bite my shit, please? Am I out of your range? I was barely out of his range, I think. However! Good fishing, though. Alright, we do timer challenge, our little secret room. Wait, am I supposed to have... What? Usually when it says start the timer challenge, you're supposed to have a seed too. But I guess not. Not to wag or anything, but I'm really freaking good at Peak. That's what I'm thinking. Peak stream with first CJ, Smant, and Spiff. Peak! Notice how I'm not in there. Morph, can you explain why you're over an hour late that one stream? Which stream was I over an hour late to? Oh, I was looking the wrong way. There we go. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Like a week ago? Oh, the one where we were gonna do chain together hide and seek? Yeah, it was, the thing wasn't working. I think. Hide and seek was broken. Yeah, the chain was, yeah. It was on a version of Mario Odyssey that crashes. Like every 30 minutes, and that's why we delayed it last time. Is because it was on that version, and then, they thought it was fixed, and it was not fixed. So then, Crafty was fixing it, and then Crafty did fix it, but then he broke hide and seek on accident. Crafty did have an aneurysm. What version is that? There's a version of online, it's the public version that's out. The public version has a memory leak that causes it to crash every 30 minutes-ish. And that version has been taken care of, like, nobody really uses it, like, when we play online anymore. But the version of online that was used for Chain Together was that version. I thought you meant Mario Odyssey. 1.4 is real. 1.4 did have crashes. 1.4 had some funky shit going out. Haven't they put out 1.4.1 already? I'm pretty sure they did. Burr, 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 burr. I wanted to dive. So anyway, yeah, he fixed it. He fixed the chain. He fixed the crash, but accidentally broke hide and seek somehow while doing that. So we ended up just pivoting to Smallest Geoguessr. And then I uploaded that VOD of us, everything being broken and us playing Rematch as Mario Odyssey, the Lost Hide and Seek episode, because we literally never played hide and seek in it. Bump, 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 bump. I wish I remembered how to do the speed strat in this sub area, because it is cool and I had to learn it for Kaizo and I've completely forgotten it. It's probably a vault. It's probably a vault, and I'm just being too nervous to go for it in a run. I remember this part. This part's bussin'. Alright, there we go. Oh my fucking god. Agony. Are you taking notes from Pooh? What does that mean? Huh? Speaking of hide and seek, I can't wait to test the map. Also, tomorrow we should test for collision I put together. I'll leave that to Fur. Fur can test his own damn map. Bump, 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 bump. I've been burnt by Fur's map. I don't ever want to go back there again. Freaking Eepers Jeepers, dude. Bump, bump, bump. Thermo's been cooking. He's been cooking on the Minecraft map. Do you guys remember when we built the Minecraft map? Like, but I fixed it. I trust you, Thermo. I trust that it's fixed and it's beautiful. It has nothing to do with the collision. It has to do with the fact that I did a bonehead play. I did a damn bonehead play and I got caught by Pooh because of it. Bonk, 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 bonk. What's up, Chocolate? How you doing? Sure, burr, burr, burr. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, that map, it's like done now. Thermo's got it and it's working and stuff, and it looks fun. And I'm very excited to play it. I think we're just waiting on everyone else to finish their maps, and then we're gonna play. Unless we all become Donkey Kong Bonanza streamers, that could happen. When we see Morph's map and SMO, when will we see Morph's map and SMO hide and seek? That's what I'm talking about right now. Soon. All right, we should have 52 moons. Shooba doo 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 doo. Hopefully this says 52. If it doesn't, we need to go back because we missed something. Oh, Pooh's video about not actually playing hide and seek when it was a hide and seek video. It wasn't working. It happened pretty early on. Yeah, that's basically what it was. I uploaded the VOD for the Smollett Geoguessr, and then on the weekend I uploaded the rest of the VOD. Please don't ignore the 2 by my name. Eh? Oh. A non-believer, I see. Curious. Ever since the ban situation last Wednesday with me, I wanted to make a video like how I got famous streamers to talk about me for 5 minutes. Yeah, that's a good way to get banned. 52 Pog. Morph's just gonna leave SMO in the dirt when DK Bonanza comes out. I don't want to, but if I upload a Donkey Kong Bonanza video and it gets 1 million views, I'm gonna make more, you know? That game looks so fun. I don't think that game is going to be as popular as Mario Odyssey was, just because it's Donkey Kong instead of Mario, you know? But is glowing in the deep woods the rock? Sorry, I'm trying to remember. No, I think it's the one underneath all this breakable stuff. But it's DK Banana, though. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's DK Banana. It's DK Banana. I need to get this guy right here. This fella. Bah, 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 bah. But I just don't feel like it's going to be as popular. I think it's going to be a very fun game. DK, honestly, no hate to SMO, looks more fun than SMO. I think it looks super fun. I think it looks... Ooh, I missed that by a little bit. Okay, 1 second. Gotta just come around this guy. And, yeah. This is hopefully glowing in deep woods. Hard rock in deep woods. That is not glowing in deep woods. Oh, it's the timer. Haha. Rolling rock by the babbling brook, and then we'll get the timer. I mixed up my names. They're all glowing in deep woods. How am I supposed to know which one's glowing in deep woods? Doo-doo-doo. I don't think that they've got Seth Rogen doing the VA for Donkey Kong. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bump. Ba-dum-bump. Is this the hill with the glowing? I don't think it is, but I'm gonna break it just in case. No. One more. Bonk. Bonk. Ba-dum-bump-bump-bump. There we go. And then we do the timer challenge, and then we get the frick out of here. God, my stomps are off today. One just glows better? Yeah, that's the one that glows, I guess. I smacked his little bum-bum. Smacked his little bum-bum for just a little extra on the end. Leave me alone, buddy! I got places to be! I got scarecrows to throw my cap on and then roll away from you. Looks 100% more fun than, honestly, any other Donkey Kong game. You can literally break the map. I'm not super excited about the break the map thing, because it kind of looks butt-ugly, if I'm going to be honest with you. Where am I going? No. No, not like this. I got all mixed up in deep woods. I got scared. I got scared because the T-Rex was chasing me. I didn't know where I was going. Where am I? Oh my god. I'm getting so lost. Oh, there's a T-Rex sleeping there. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. Now we can get the frick out of deep woods. Holy moly. Crafty still needs to get the creatures in. Besides that, it's probably good. Ooh. I want Donkey Kong Banana to succeed, though, because I want to make videos on Donkey Kong Banana, and if nobody likes the game, then the videos are going to do bad, and I'm not going to make any more. But if everybody likes the game and they want to see a bunch of it, and I can make more videos on it, I would be very happy. My dream is for Donkey Kong Banana to succeed, so that I can have another game like Odyssey that I can make videos in. Because Odyssey is a lot of fun, but it'd be a lot of fun to have 2 games. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, I put out Tears of the Kingdom Taskmaster over the weekend, which hopefully you all saw that video and you all liked it. Why am I not rolling? I had cat hair in my nose. Big fat cowboy cat Franklin was on my desk earlier, and I fear he has shed all over it. I didn't throw my cap. Bummer. I remember when Kirby for Gore came out, and I didn't watch vids for spoilers, and then I didn't play Kirby. I didn't watch any vids on it. See, that's the fear. I'm worried that nobody's gonna watch the videos, and nobody's gonna play the game, and then I just have Donkey Kong Bonanza sitting here, and I want to play it so bad. Oh, but anyway, Tears of the Kingdom Taskmaster came out over the weekend, and, you know, we like Taskmaster. We're Nintendo guys here. We play Zelda, we play Mario. That video... 8 out of 10. In a bad way, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of the last 10 videos I've uploaded, it's the 8th most popular at this current time. So, I mean, it's not doing horrible. Like, it's gonna hit 100,000 views probably before the end of the week. But at the same time, it's hard to do more Tears of the Kingdom videos, when, like, the majority of people don't want to watch it, you know? Or, like, comparatively. Like, my last Mario Odyssey Taskmaster video got 500,000 views. And then this one only got like 80,000 views, and it is growing, but it's definitely growing slower. So I'm like, I want to do more Tears of the Kingdom, but I should probably financially only do these every couple of months, you know? Like, I can't do them as often as I want to. So I'm hoping Donkey Kong Bonanza isn't like that. I'm hoping that Donkey Kong Bonanza isn't like that, and it's just like another SMO that I can make videos in. The rating 8 out of 10 doesn't necessarily, because give it time and it'll find the right spot in the algorithm. I get what you mean, though. Yeah, I think it's doing okay. It's doing okay, and it's not like I'm gonna die if I upload a video. Like, comparatively to, like, the Mario Kart video, the Mario Kart video is like, woof, I'm not doing any more Mario Kart. You know what I'm saying? That one is, like, done growing. Tears of the Kingdom is, like, doing well enough. I could see myself doing another Tears of the Kingdom video eventually, but it's not something I can do, like, you know, every week. I can't do it, like, once a month even. I could probably do a Tears of the Kingdom video again, like, in 6 months, and it'd be fine. But I hope Donkey Kong Bonanza does well enough that I can literally make, like, every other video Donkey Kong Bonanza for, like, the first 3 months that it's out. I'd kind of love that, because I want to do a bunch of stuff in that game. And if it doesn't do well, I can't really. Ba 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 da da. Rip Mario Kart World videos. That stream was tons of fun. I might do something in Mario Kart World, but I don't think it would become a video. Like, I liked hide and seek in Mario Kart World, but it also didn't really work as we would have wanted because of, like, all the name tag and mini map stuff and all that. But it was fun. Like, I do want to do, like, a Mario Kart World Geoguessr, but I also don't think it would do well, and I also feel like 400 people have already done it by now if I haven't. But that's, like, the only thing. I think Mario Kart World would be really fun for Taskmaster as well. But Tears of the Kingdom Taskmaster was kind of a test to see if, like, other game Taskmaster does well, and it does okay, but not the way that it does in SMO. So it's like, if I'm going to take all the time to plan and do another Taskmaster video, I could either do it in SMO and get, like, guaranteed, like, views off of it, or I could do it in another game and be like, oh, it'll do okay. It'll do mid. Mario Kart World fell off quick. Yeah, I agree. Burn bright. Day 1 Mario Kart World had an insane amount of live views. I don't know how many, but yesterday it had, like, 2K. Yeah, it definitely fell off quicker than expected. The most popular video is Geoguessr with Smant in the title and thumbnail. Correct. That was my first Geoguessr, I think. Is that the most popular one? I don't know if that's the most popular. I think all of the Geoguessrs grow at, like, a similar rate to each other, but because that one was first, it's like, it's got the most views by far. What's the category today? Dark Side, no revisits. Skibbity bop biddy bop ba. Why are the uproots built like me? Long leg, round body. Perfect onion physique. That's what I strive to be one day. I just checked in. It's the most popular in views. Round body, that's me. I feel like Taskmaster, especially Taskmaster, is it the first one or the second one? One of them has, like, over 500,000 views. And I think it's gonna pass the first Geoguessr. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. And I'm supposed to be doing a triple jump right now. Bump, bump. Do you feel like two-player mode in Donkey Kong is more fun for a second player than Odyssey? 100%, yeah. You actually get to attack and stuff like that, and be like a little pointer that can affect the game instead of just like a hat. I don't know why I'm destroying all of that. I could have just done a little path. Let the crew on the tall fence. Spinning platform treasure. Okay, the hydrant, just a second. It feels like slightly better Galaxy 2. Oh, 1 second. Spinning platform treasure seems kind of odd to go for here, but... Oh, I went to the wrong one.
Yeah.
If I didn't bonk there, we would have saved it 100%. That's so sad. And I can't teleport. And my family line is ended. Calamari, Calamity Kami. Thank you for the Prime Subby Wubby. For some reason, I was trying to go for the lower one, and that's why I was like, that's such a weird one to go for. And then I remembered that I am going for the wrong one right now. Why are my dives so weird today? Why are my dives so weird? Just be normal. It's because I haven't played on a Joy-Con in so long. Rippin' pepperoni. We bring it back, but Bumbus. You know what I'm saying? Shoo-ba-da-boop-ba-doop-boop. Water. It's actually coffee. I'm drinking coffee today. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Can you get... Ooh, I love that song. Ooh. Ooh, I love that music. Ooh. Listen to that. Coffee, yes. Was doing collision earlier. Different ones climbing collision. There's an auto one. One second. There we go. There's an auto one, but there's also some set ones. One is called Pull 30 Plus. Get smart, stanced up like crazy. Damn, lucky dog. Skibbity bop biddy bop bow. Ba 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 ba. I guess I could have gone for over the cliff's edge. I just dealt damage to myself. I could have gone for over the cliff's edge because I'm gonna need to do that eventually anyway. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, I guess you get to live. Fuck you. I think if you look down, the Sherms just don't interact with you. Oh my god, the motion controls are going funky mode! They're going funky mode, it's making me look at the ground! Alright, there we go. Yippee! Skibbity boppity bop. Why are Dark Side Moons so hard? Because they're on Dark Side. Funky mode. Alright, now we go over the cliff's edge, which is down here. And Bionk. There we go. And then we go love in the forest Goombas. We're about to get a Goomba GF. Firebro gonna have survivor trauma. I think he's gonna have revenge is what he's gonna have. He's gonna retreat, he's gonna reform the ranks, and he's gonna come find me and my family. And he's gonna make sure that something like this never happens again. I'm here, and I'm tall enough for you. There we go. I genuinely hate Sherm controls. I don't mind them. I just wish the reticle was a little bit smaller sometimes. Shoo boo 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 doo doo doo. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Well, he's serving it up hot today. He's serving it up hot today because he's a fire bro. He's gonna burn me. He's gonna burn me with revenge. Short problems. Who be having problem? Bum bum. Swamp bam bam. Alright, we just gotta go for the flooded pipeway, and then we are done. Damn, it feels so weird getting so many moons, but knowing that we have to have 500 by the time we beat the game is kind of bonkers. We don't have to have 500, we have to have 250. I just remembered where we're going. I thought it was 500, and I was like, damn, this is gonna take a while. Shooba dooba dooba, boom, boom. This is basically just double any %, which we're also doing later this week. Except we don't go to Dark Side in that one. That was not good enough. Alright, let's go to the Odyssey. Skibbity boppity bop bow. I feel like I should add like a quotes channel in Discord. So that people can put quotes in there, and then I can add them to the quote machine. What the hell?
Yup.
Thank you for the $13.33 from Anonymous. Yup. What an odd number to send. I think I say this. You do this like every month, Anonymous, you silly Billy. I'm on to you. You've been sending that same amount like every single month for a whole damn month. Or 2, or 3. I'm thinking this is the 3rd time you've done it. Thank you for the $13.33, though. I appreciate you, Gamba. Is $13.33 like a dog whistle or something like that? I feel like I'm getting tricked. In Leet speak, it just spells out Lee. You know 10 gram Pooh Bear... Wait, 10 gram Bear... What? GBP? What is GBP? It's 1333. It's a dog whistle for lobster supremacy. That's kind of what I thought. Great British pounds. Oh! They're probably sending $10 in Great British pounds, and it's coming through as 1333. That makes sense. That makes actual sense right there. So Anonymous is a Brit. We're triangulating you right now, Anonymous. You better be careful. I mean, we're not gonna find you. We wouldn't do that. But also, we know that you're maybe British right now. I meant to dive. There we go. But I have a question. If I save points and choose to, would you be willing to do a standalone drawing like French people of like Siege or someone else from the hide and seek group? Nope. Nope, I would not. No more standalone drawing like French peoples ever. It's over. It's a dog whistle for the majesty of the King of England. Oh my god, I forgot they had a king. I was like, what are you talking about, Thermo? See, this is why I thought you were British, Thermo. It's because you know so much about England. It's not me, that's for sure. I can't afford that, LMAO. Understandable. We can wipe you off the list. I'm so close to Draw Me Like a French People. You're gonna have to go on the mural. It's already changed to a mural. The Draw Me Like a French Peoples as they were is over. There are no more standalone Draw Me Like a French Peoples, just a community banner. Yarp. Bop, bop, bop. We have a king for some reason. You know, I thought, genuinely, there would be more of a discussion when the queen died about, like, why do we have monarchs? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought legitimately there would be more people who were like, maybe we should just, like, stop. Like, they're basically the Kardashians at this point. Like, let's just make them celebrities. Because, like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? They don't do anything. They're just, like, big celebrities. That's all they are. I'm not British, I'm American. Really? That's crazy. Did you guys see that sick, nasty meme tree that I just hit? Do you speak American? I do. Mural is sick. It's actually cooler than drawing like a French people for me. I agree. I think it's kind of dope. And it's like we get to commemorate it in the Discord without them just kind of like going away. Alright, so that's not where I was aiming. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bow. Cave gardening, butterfly atop a propeller. Oh, I did my spin throw a little bit too early. That's okay. Did you save the old Draw Me Like a French People? I do have all of them actually on my computer. Maybe I could make them into one giant thing and upload it to Discord just so we can commemorate them. Skibbity-bop-biddy-bop-bow. We celebrated Massive Breakup with an X that outdated us well before the explosions and fire. Yeah, exactly. Color Secret, On the Tree in the Swamp, Klepto. Okay. That's what I'm doing now. I'm going this way. I have a feeling we're going to be getting, like, every single moon in this entire kingdom. Because why would we not? There's so many of them, and they're so easy. And so quick, and we need a lot. Yo! Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted! What the hell? Half of those going to people with an A in their name. I don't know. I thought it was all of them at first. Get people to hit the gold cage moon. Sorry, I was reading my guide. I forgot what I was doing. I got so excited about that 5 gifted, I didn't know I was playing the game anymore. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 5 gifted. Absolute legend. I appreciate you, motherfucker, even though I don't know who you are. And if this is a bribe to get us to stop looking into whether or not you're British, I will take that as a sign. We're not looking into it anymore, fellas. Inside a stone cage. Ooh, I went for the wrong one. So I think I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm actually gonna grab this one instead of under the bridge. Because I don't want to die right now. Yo, what up, Warhawk? How you doing? Ba 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 da 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 da. Below the cliff's edge. Wait, what? Peeking out from another bridge. Cage gold. Below the cliff's edge. Wrecked rock block. I probably need to go. You need them all? Alright, we're going beneath the bridge then. My bad. Oh my fucking god. That's crazy. Alright, we'll go back and get that in a minute. Because we need to re-trigger Klepto now. I don't know why, I just had it in my mind. I was like, I know I'm gonna die on this motherfucker. I know I'm gonna die on it. And so I just didn't wanna. There we go. Yo, Parents Prime sub, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you, Gamba.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if that's my Parents Prime sub. That would be kind of funny. Inside the Rising Stone Pillar, which we already got. Get some rest, Captain Toad, and then we go Fuzzy Jungle. Ah! Ah! What's happening? Why am I spinning like this? Oh no, I have to do twist and turn up. I absolutely am getting every single moon in this entire kingdom right now that's available. Hello, Captain Toad. How are you doing, my sweet succulent boy? First time here on Twitch. Well, welcome in, T-Gamer. Finally off of that old red platform. Why would it? What even could it have been aiming at? Excuse me? Like, why did Cappy go that way? That was crazy. That's actually insane. We've died twice in Lost Kingdom. That's so embarrassing. All right. That's okay. We didn't lose the most amount of time from that happening. We just lost enough that I'm like, come on, dude. Why we gotta be like that? I actually like saving this. I swear to God, I'm throwing Cappy in like the opposite direction for some reason from where I'm facing. I like saving the one in the tree for last because I feel so scared that I'm gonna hit this one. The cutscene's gonna fuck me. Bum 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 bum. Captain Cho would be like, "Here's a moon. Fuck you." All right, we want to not grab this because we want to death warp to the top after the inside the wall moon. Switch 1 or 2? We're on Switch 2. Which category extension is this? This is Dark Side, no revisits. We have to get the moons to go to Dark Side and beat it, but we are not allowed to go back to previous kingdoms after we've left them. Clop, clop, clop. All right, let me do a death warp here. Captain Todd from Mario Kart. Bump, ba 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 ba. Captain Road. That's a tongue twister. Clout Goggles is blocked. Oh, we might have had it off from the last thing I was doing. But also, leave it off. Just for this one. Please. Soaring in the Forgotten Isles, and then Twist and Turn Up Treasure, and I think we're doing the Klepto. I think we're doing the Klepto method, which I actually haven't done in a very long time. So, we'll see how it works. Oh, yo! Yeah. Hologram Jam! Thank you for the subby wubby. I appreciate you. Wow, wow, wow. We're gonna try once with Glidon, and if it doesn't work, ooh, did I actually? Okay, I thought I didn't go far enough. If I fuck this up, okay, so we're gonna go. My bad. I long jumped a little bit too high. So we're gonna go grab a Wiggler. I haven't practiced enough TNT with Glidon to get it, I think, what's the word? Consistently. That's one that I probably should practice at some point, but oh well. You having a Stronk? It kind of feels like it every now and then. Let's do that. Captain Toad? More like, there's way too many Toads, Captain Toad. There's only one Captain Toad. Whee! Oh my god, we got a hype train going? I didn't even notice that. We got a scam train started a minute ago. This is our second scam train of the day. Bro, we've been hitting scam trains like there's no tomorrow. We're at 260 subs right now? Jesus! I thought I was gonna come back from break and I was gonna have 0 subs. Yo, Jay Thicky, thank you for the gifted sub to W Butters. Holy moly. Alright, we're going to Metro and we should have 103 moons right now. Hopefully we do. Ba 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 ba. We should have 83 before they get deposited. Captain Toad, more like Captain Toes. Oh, sorry about that. $103? Perhaps? You gonna show me the number, or... I guess it doesn't show you the number. Does it really? It doesn't show you the number when you're leaving Lost Kingdom? Huh? It is 103, though. When are we getting another treasure trove thing? Oh, the treasure train? I don't know. So I did find out, actually, I found out, I think it was from CJ. Somebody told me about it. Maybe it was Philly. Oh, it was Philly. Philly told me that there's this new thing on Twitch where I can basically activate my own treasure train, like, 7 times throughout the year. So, like, you know, like, during the treasure train, how all, like, gift subs, if you sent 5 or more, were 35% off? I apparently can just activate that when I want. Which is kind of sick. I like that. So, like, anytime we're doing, like, a big event, like, if we're doing, like, a subathon or something, I can just start out with, like... a giant discount for subby wubbies, and then we have like a massive amount of subby wubbies at a much cheaper price for like a subathon or something. How's the run so far? I think it's going pretty good. I'd say that Lost Kingdom is definitely was my weakest point. But we're out of there now. But did the other one just happen randomly? Yeah, the other one happened randomly. The other one happened randomly. That was just a genuinely random treasure train. It's kind of like a golden kappa train, how it can just happen. I want to learn how to do this jump. I feel like my New Donk City Night Metro interior is like my worst thing in the entire game. Oh my fucking god, how am I alive? Okay, so I wanted Cappy back a while ago. Dog! Why? We're just going up normally. We're just going up normally. Right, Ant. Think of the fall. We're playing it safe. Do. Dog, more like creature. Creature, come on. That jump is a lot easier if you just remember that you gotta hold one direction. Oh. But yeah, I can activate like a treasure train whenever I want, and I think I have like up to 70 hours of it going on. Like I can activate it for like 3 hours or like 12 hours if I want to. So I feel like Philly, what he's doing, he's gonna be on the front page the day that Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out. Like, he fucking lucked out there and applied and is going to be on the front page for that. So he's going to have his treasure train activated, like, the whole fucking day. You know, because he's going to have a lot more people watching. If they want to give subs, Buddy Boy's going to make some money. Bye, Hype Train. Bye, Scam Train. Everybody say bye-bye. Woo-woo. Bye-bye. Do-do-do. You have a creature. Yo, Warhawk, thank you for the gifted. That was 1 second after the Scam Train. I see that you like to conduct your own destiny. You don't live by others' rules. I admire that. Oh, I thought it was going to move more. This might be a 3-cycler. Maybe? No way that missed. No way. Thank you for the gifted sub, Warhawk. I appreciate you, motherfucker. I am sad that this is 3 cycles. Cho-cho. It took too long to process, and now I don't get the train emote. No, I thought you were trying to forge your own destiny and make a statement. It was an accident? Oh, no. Golly jeepers. This is so sad. Choo-choo goobers. I went past it. It was actually slower. But now Warhawk has her own destiny. That's what I'm saying. I've got both my headphones on today, which means I can't read or speak properly. Which is arguably better than an emote. Yeah, Warhawk, you may not have an emote, but now everybody knows that you stand on business. Warhawk, would you also mind redeeming or refunding that anti-clout goggles? Because I'm not wearing any right now. Scooba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I wish there was a way to make it so that anti-clout goggle couldn't be redeemed unless clout goggle was on. Because I like that redemption, but people keep redeeming it when I don't have clout goggles on. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, we plant 2 seeds, we go rooftop and guitarist, and then who pile garbage and bench friend. Okay. Check this out. Kobe! Ooh, we fucking nail those. We absolutely nail those from downtown. Now you need to remove your eyes. What the hell does that mean? Okay, good bonk, solid. Kobe beef. Bro, I am not messing with Cappy today. Can I be honest with you? He is peeving me off like you would not believe. I was not fast enough for that. Skibbity bop beep bop ba. Wait, guys, do you guys know like Bella, who's always on Tyrone's stream? You guys know Bella? Or like Blue? You know how they have SR at the yeah, Bella SR underscore. You know how they have SR at the end of their name? Does the SR stand for speedrunner? Or like speedrun runs? Speedrun? Where is Luigi? Luigi? Oh, I was looking at the wrong color. There we go. I think so. I just realized I was watching GDQ, and a lot of people have SR at the end of their name. A lot of people have SR at the end of their name, and I was like, whoa. No, that's from another streamer, huh? Oh, something else. Sorry, my bad. And I was like, wait a minute. Do you think it's speedrun? I would cry for you. Does it stand for speedrunner? I think it stands for speedrunner. I think it might stand for speedrunner. And that's just a theory. I see a lot of people who do speedruns with SR at the end of their name. Next time one of them shows up, or what am I doing? Oh, okay. I need to do this again. System. Date and time. Current date and time. We're going up a month, and then we go back into SMO. Okay. One man's trash. Bullet building. That's over here. Yo, what a persuasion. What you doing? What you poppin'? Morph, do you Gamba daily? I mean, I say hi to Gambas daily. Well, that's a fucking bummer. I say hi to Gambas daily. Does that count? Brother Bear! I'm gonna freak out. Cappy is so unresponsive today. I don't know what's happening. I must have updated my game to the update that makes Cappy an asshole. Oh my god, a combo has started. We got dinos comboing up. Look at all those combos. That's a combo. Bar, 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 bar. Can I capture one of these goons? Is that faster? I feel like it might be faster, right? Okay, fucking solid triple jump there, Marto. Oh! And I got a Fortnite hat stack. I'll get that whenever I get a second. Probably when I grab my next moon. Bro, this sub area is kicking my buns in. It's like I've forgotten how to play the game, I'm gonna be honest with you. What is my camera doing? This is a Switch 2. We don't have Joy-Con drift yet. It doesn't exist on this console. Please, for the love of Glob. We're going blue mode. Ultimate Fortnite hot. Who is Blob? You know who I'm talking about. Why are the dinos throwing confetti in my face? I don't like that that shows on screen. But look at that damn combo! Oh my god, we got squirrels going on too? What is happening? I don't see what you guys are seeing, but I can see that it's happening in chat. Are you guys okay? The combo lagged me so much. We have 55 dinosaurs and 5 squirrels going on right now. It's not letting me know who they're coming from, but I can see that they're happening. Ooh. Do. There we go. Morph, help me, help. Oh god. Oh god, there's so many combos going on right now. Jesus Christ. Twitch really went, what if we made it TikTok? Look at all these horses. Can anyone even see the game anymore? What is happening? I gotta go shopping in New Donk City. What the fuck? I remember when we were doing Taskmaster and they had to watch through their own stream. One of CJ's mods started doing this so he couldn't see his game. Haunces. Where did chat go? Oh god. Okay, the combo ended. Thank you for all the... I don't know how many 55 dinosaurs is worth, but thank you for the 55 dinosaurs. Oh, it's $2.70. It's 275 bits. Oh, we got hearts going now too. Thank you for all this stuff. I don't know how much any of this is worth. Do the different animals and emotes have different prices, or is it all just like 10 bits? There's more? Yeah, the hearts are coming too. It's multiple people. It says there's multiple people doing it right now, so... Oh, the dinosaurs are back. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh, the chipmunks are here. It's crazy because none of this is gonna show up on the VOD. So, like, the people on the VOD channel, they're gonna have no idea what's happening. But chat's freaking out about horses or some shit. My Twitch can't keep up, it's freezing. What an odd update. Twitch was like, what if we made the viewing experience just unviewable? It's asking me to join. I don't have money for that. That is odd. I like that it's like a community, like, funding thing. I think it'd be really cool to have, like, community funded, like, gifted subs and stuff like that. I don't know if this is the way to do it. I don't know about you guys, but I think covering the screen in random garbage is weird. Like, I like the little, like, cheaper thing to do with bits. That's a good idea. Making it an unviewable experience. Making it an unviewable experience for everyone watching is, like, weird on Twitch's end. I can't blame people for doing it, though. It is funny. Wow! It should be in your emotes, not horses. That'd be cool if it was my emotes. We're okay now, Morph? Thank God. Okay, thank you for all the hearts and horses and chipmunks and dinosaurs. I don't know what all of that amounted to, but I'm sure it's an amount of money, and any amount of money, I appreciate it. Combo level achieved! Let's go! Drummer on board, hitting the scrap, bassist on board, and then we are out of here. That is a chair that I bonked into. My eyes! More hordes. My fucking god, I can't stop bonking. Bro, why did my food delivery guy call me to tell me that it'll be 15 minutes? Call me when you're here. Yeah, what the hell? Goddamn, 100 horses! That's so many fucking horses! I'm gonna crash out again. Does Twitch take a cut from the bits you get, or just when you buy bits? I believe just when you buy bits. That's like the point of bits, is that they don't take a cut afterwards. They're laughing at us. They're laughing directly at us. Yo, Personius, thank you for the 100 biddies. Just off the rip, first time message is 100 biddies? Okay. All-time favorite chatter right there. Alright, we're going to the Odyssey, and we're leaving Metro. And where are we going? We're going to Snow. I bet it's Anonymous doing it. I can see who's doing it. Yo, Beard Guy! Thank you for the sub, you ubby.
Oh, yeah.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. The 5 whole months, goddamn.
How's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing? What's poppin' Gamba? We should have 129 moons. Bump, bump. Look at all that glue. Have you guys seen this horse game that people have been playing? Have you guys seen this horse game? They've been playing, like, this anime girl racing horse game on Twitch. And it's, like, a gacha game. Wait, 139. Oh, 129. Haha, my bad. Horse game good. It's like a gacha game. Morph partner checkmark when? You know what's crazy? I applied for it last week, and I had all of the viewership to be able to get it. Yo, thank you for another 100 biddies, Personius! And Jay Thicky with a gifted sub to Donk. I appreciate you, Gambas. I feel like we would be in a hype train right now if we didn't just come out of one. I think it's got a refractory period. Freedom of ads be upon ye. I think first time I heard about it was Mungie Monday. Yeah, I know they've been playing it a lot, the Mungie Monday crew, they've been playing it. I was watching Squeaks play it the other day. Thank you for all the horses, by the way. Added up to like 800 biddies almost, so I appreciate you, Gambas. Everyone who participated in the horsening, I appreciate you. What an experience. What an experience in Metro, huh? Not for the VOD frogs, they'll never understand it. But for those of you that were here live and got to experience that horse shenanigans, that horse hockey, if you will, that's right, we have an emote for it. That was some horse hockey right there. Holy moly. Give me my silver hat. What an ADHD boy. Oh my god, my check mark. Yeah, I applied for it. And I meet the requirements. I meet the requirements. Whoa! Bloomtoons, thank you for the 5 gifted subby wubbies. Holy! Also, did you guys know that I got 2 more, I made 2 more emotes today? There's 2 more emotes. We have however, and we have current hint. Hey, look, the horses are back. This is the most chaotic. This is the most chaotic me trying to tell Warhawk 1 sentence ever. The horses are back. 1 second, I gotta get this treasure chest. Okay, so also the dinosaurs are here. I meet all the requirements. I meet all the requirements to get a verification badge. And I applied for it last week, and I've never had them take more than 2 days before getting back to me on if I'm, like, verified or not, and the answer has always been no, of course, as you guys know. I missed my cap throw again. I cannot do the clip. Okay, we're going to the Blowy Joey room, I think, which is this one. Bump ba bump ba bump ba bump bump ba dum ba da ba da bump. So I should be verified, I think, this week. Can you reenact the horses laughing? Yeah, they go. You can't fucking see the screen right now. Thank you for the horses. Bump ba bump ba 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 da. And the squirrels. Oh my god. What is happening? We're just becoming a TikTok. Thank you for the hot dogs. Oh, kind of streamer. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the horses. I'm gonna do that every time I get horses from now on. Okay, brother, get out of there. You are being so dramatic. You just want to be the special little guy, huh? My phone was actually starting to get a hotspot. The combos are too much. What the hell? What the hell? And also a bunch of squirrels. Think of the squirrels. I had to come here from YouTube just to see the horses. Yeah, the horses are back. So anyway, I should be verified this week. So it's weird where, I've talked about it before. You need to have over 75 average viewers. You need to have over 75 average viewers across 2 30-month periods. So it can't, like last month I had, oh, you need to have over 75 average viewers 8 times, like 8 specific streams, individual streams, across 2 30-day periods.
My entire paycheck into bits for tax evasion purposes.
Okay, I mean, I guess it's not laundering if I don't give it back. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the 100 biddies, yippee! And also, thank you for all the squirrels. I appreciate those biddies as well. Yeah, and I had 12 and 7. I had 12 and 7 instead of 8 and 8. So I had way more than enough, but, like, not in the correct 30-day periods. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait, like, a whole nother month before applying again. And then at the end of Thursday's stream, I realized that I had 8 and 8. I had 9 and 1 and, like, 15 in the other. And I was like, oh! I can get verified right now, so I applied. But the problem is that 2 months ago, I took, like, a week off, I guess. Like, 2 months ago, I took, like, a week off. Which means that week off is gonna eat into my 30 days, and the 8 days over 75 viewers is about to become, I think, 6 because of that week off. I'm menuing horribly right now. So if I don't get verified this week, it's gonna be another, like, 2 or 3 weeks before I can get verified again. And the only reason I haven't been verified yet is because I think everyone at Twitch was off for the 4th of July and it was a long weekend, so nobody's looked at the verification request. Even though I am eligible for verification, like, I'm fully eligible, I should be able to get verified 100%, without a doubt. I should be able to be verified. I'm just waiting for someone to say yes, and if they take too long to say yes, it's gonna be a no for, like, 2 weeks, which is so annoying. So, any day is the answer. Food should be here soon. Let's go! Alright, we should have 139 now. Bum, bum, bum. 3 character names when at fur. That would be sick. Thank you for the 1 million dinosaurs and also horses and also squirrels again. Is it popping this stuff on screen every single time? Every single time people do the horses things? I'm about to start crying. Can you not turn it off individually? Why would it not let you turn it off? Why is this just a thing? I'm in the middle of a speedrun. I can't turn it off. Why would it not let you guys turn it off on your own? Could I be honest with you? It's making me a lot of money, though. It's crazy. I can't see the chat. We are crashing out. Oh my god. It's just, somebody's just doing it over and over again so that it's just endlessly popping up on screen. Thanks for the squirrel. Go, go, go. You got this. I'm going fast as frick. This is ridiculous. It is a little crazy. I don't know how to turn it off. I'm sorry. I would disable it for the stream, but I'm speedrunning and I don't know how to turn it off. I'm so sorry. Are you sure there's no option for like individual people to turn it off? Are you sure? My stream is just staring at the start of Snow Kingdom. When's the next trolling CJ stream? None of them are ever trolling CJ streams, okay? They don't ever start that way. They don't ever start that way. I will say, I sent CJ a little message after the last Taskmaster because I just felt bad. I felt like he probably didn't have a good time, and I don't know, maybe he was just like joking and he was playing it up. But I did feel bad because I like CJ. I don't know if you guys know that. But I just felt like he didn't have a good time with the last Taskmaster, and so I was kind of sad. So I messaged him just to be like, "Hey, I'm sorry. You don't have to come if you don't like these and me, and if you think I'm ugly, basically." So I don't know. I felt kind of bad about it was like in the VOD I talked about it at the end of the last stream about how like I don't think everyone enjoyed it a whole lot. You did say he wasn't invited anymore. That was a joke. I was joking about not inviting him. I will always invite CJ to everything. I just also want to make sure that everyone who's playing is going to have a good time. Like, I don't want to invite people to something that's just, like, not fun for them. And I felt bad after the last one. I felt like he didn't have a good time. Is it done? I think it might be done. Oh, it says, don't hit the button, keep the gushing alive. I think you're gonna be free. I really loved your Taskmaster sharp for other negativity from the players. I think it's fine for people to be like upset with like the game or whatever if they don't like it. That's fine. I don't want to invite people to something that I know they're not gonna have a good time with, you know. And if CJ was just like mad because like, you know, the tasks were hard or annoying or whatever, that's like fine. But I don't want him to like not have a good time when he comes to things. Other Taskmaster for other negativity from other players. You obviously put so much work into it. I do genuinely feel like that one was a lot of fun. I like the tasks in that one, and I made it a lot more competitive. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing like a completely different route, and I have one extra moon than I should have right now. Okay, I guess we're losing that guy. I don't even know where I was going with this one. I think that it definitely should have, from now on, and I think it should have been this way from the start. Taskmaster in a certain game should be 100% contained within that game. When I say buy an item, I mean buy an item in Mario Odyssey. Because I don't want people to just play Taskmaster outside of the game while we're in-game hosting it. You know what I'm saying? I get tired when I watch more streams. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I did not want to be you because I don't want to scare Captain Toad. Hello. The Zelda item buying thing was genius, though. I think it was very smart, yeah, but I don't want... I want it to be contained in game because there's just too many loopholes. There's too many loopholes when you're allowed to just kind of, like, go outside. When you're allowed to, like, go outside of your game and just do whatever you want. Gotta go shower, going for work. Hope Darker Side ends well. Thank you, Thermo. For with the fidget spinners was really funny, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think it'll spiral out of control. And I was trying to embrace more of a let people do whatever they want to thing this time because rewatching the first Taskmaster, I think I was a little bit too... like, no, you can't do that with some of the things, and I wished I hadn't been. And so with this one, I was like, I'm gonna let people do whatever they want. And that backfired horribly. Bonus point idea was really cool. I like the bonus point idea too. And I'm definitely going to keep doing that. I like the bonus point thing. That was a lot of fun. With the waves left behind, Glass Palace treasure chest. Shit, it's a shortcut. I lost my goober, so now I gotta kind of lock in. It was a test run. Yeah, I think that format, that is the closest to how I want to do Taskmaster in the future, where there are task cards, everybody gets their tasks. I like it being a little bit more speedrunner based. I like it being more skill based. I think I should introduce a couple more that are like opinion based, like the trick jump one in the last one. And then I think the really hard task should have been the final task rather than the second to last one. So I think this is definitely, like, the best one so far. But I don't want people doing shit outside of games. No 100% file, it all has to be inside Mario Odyssey. I think that's the rule for the next one. But it was fun, it was fun. It was a good time. In retrospect, I liked it a lot. I think I was just in the moment. I was already kind of having a rough day, just in general. It was just one of those days where you wake up and you're like, I don't know why, but I'm sad today. I think I was, like... I was pushing really, really hard to get the Taskmaster Tears of the Kingdom video done before going on, like, 4th of July, like, little weekend. And so I was feeling a little bit burnt out. And then also really wanted to get, like, another Taskmaster video recorded before everyone was going to GDQ and stuff like that. So I was a little bit, like, stressed and burnt out. And I think what's it called? CJ seemingly not having a good time. I think I was more bummed about it than I probably should have been. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, CJ, I think it's funny. I genuinely, I watched CJ before I met him. I think it's funny when CJ's complain about stuff like that. You're allowed to complain about shit. And Taskmaster especially, it's like, bitching about the tasks is like 90% of it, you know? I just, like... I was like, oh, wait, maybe he's, like, not joking. He might actually not be having a good time. So that made me a little bit more bummed out than previous ones. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. But I think it was just a rough day. I think it'll be a really good video. I was just kind of in a... I was in a doofy headspace before we even started. Just know that you're appreciated. Don't push yourself too far when you're tired. I do think it's good to take... I'm going to be honest with you. I have been kind of skipping... You guys know I like to take a week off every 3 months. Just because I feel like every 3 months, that's when I get to the point where I'm like... Okay, I need a break from stuff. And I've been doing this for years. And the main reason I was doing it for years was because I... had another job too. I had another job and I was streaming, I was editing, and it was just a lot all at once to be going like nonstop. Since I quit my job, I haven't really felt the need to take time off. I haven't really felt the need to take time off at all because I just really like streaming. But I think that not ever taking time off, it catches up to me after like 5 months rather than 3 months. And so I was going to take like a whole week off this week, and the thing that stopped me is because I want that verification badge. I want it so bad. I know if I take a week off, then I'm not going to get verified, so I'm waiting until I get that verification badge, and then I'm taking my week off. Like, typically July 1st is when this is when I would be taking a full week off, is this week, but instead I just took Friday off. Because I was like, I gotta keep streaming for that badge. Get verified and then retire. I'm not gonna retire, but I'm gonna take like a couple days off. For sure. The Brutals are doing some cooking. After that badge, we'll be happy for you. You're able to take a week off. Yeah, I think that like I right now I am starting to feel like the burnout just a little bit because it was like a couple weeks in a row of rushing. Because even going back, like when the Switch 2, I played Mario Kart, I did all the Grand Prix, and then I streamed for like 8 hours more doing open world stuff, and then I stayed up all night doing the Grand Prix video, and then uploaded it, and then I felt like I was burnt out on videos, and then still put out a video 2 weeks later, and then I was doing the same thing with Taskmaster, this last one, the Tears of the Kingdom one, to try and get it out for the 4th of July. So editing-wise, I've been feeling like I need a little break from that recently, but streaming, I've been having so much fun with streaming. I've been fucking with streams. The 2 Saturday weeks was a bit nuts, I can admit. Yeah, I feel like it's like, when I would have typically taken a break, instead I like doubled down. Is it weird that I've got no sleep but also have a lot of energy? A little bit. Just saying that I watched full 5-hour yesterday. I thought tasks were very good, and I'm a CJ fan, but it was a bit complainy. I think he's fine to complain. Like, I think that it probably would have been better. Like, me thinking back on it, I wasn't reacting in a funny way. I think that when someone complains like that, like, I think me and CJ bounce off each other really well. Because when CJ complains, I come back with something funny, and it doesn't feel mean when we're, like, bouncing off each other like that. But I was just kind of in a sour mood that day, so when CJ was complaining, I just wasn't responding, and then it just kind of seemed like bullying. But, like, I don't think it was, and I think I could have done a better job at being silly during that to, like, make the tension a little bit lesser, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's just good knowledge for the future. Don't record shit when you're feeling shitty. I was going back and forth on him actually being upset or goofing. That's what I'm saying. I think that it would have come off as goofing if I was goofing along with it. But because for most of it I was just kind of sitting there silent, you know, it kind of had a different vibe. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba. Nice run idea, thank you. I came up with it all on my own. Live and learn, exactly. Exactly. Sushi gotta be top 2 food, and it ain't 2. It ain't number 2, brother. It's top 2, and it ain't number 2. I made it myself. Quote morph. That's right. I came up with this category. I'm the first one to ever do it. What's the run twist again? We can't go back to previous kingdoms. Boo-doo. Either way, keep up the work. Avoid the burnout, my friend. Love watching your rise in the crew. Helping him through paternity leave. Helping me get through my paternity leave. Oh! Well, congratulations. Taskmaster, but CJ wins coming soon. I think it's also, like, it's rough because I am, and I also was a fan of, like, all these guys before I started, like, doing stuff with them, you know? Like, I watched CJ Fur and Smallant, and I still like watching CJ Fur and Smallant. And I also record with CJ Fur and Smallant. And I edit videos that have CJ Fur and Smallant in them. Chalice, thank you for the prime subby wubby. So sometimes, like, when I'm feeling, like, burnt out and also, like, you know, if you hang out with your friends every single day, you're gonna get tired of them. And I'm not saying that I'm getting tired of them at all. It's just that, like, when you're recording with people and then you're watching them and then you're, like, editing the videos and you're kind of mixing all that together, it starts to, like, blend a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially, like, I need to get a slope vault off of this, I think. Like that. Yeah. There we go. 1 second, I just don't want to die. Beautiful. Yeah, it's like a parasocial dream scenario. So I think when I start getting burnt out, and that day specifically, like, I just for that day specifically, I think that I was already editing a video where, like, where it was like, I was getting shit on more in it, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I think that's funny. I think it's, I don't ever get upset by getting shit on. Like, in a funny manner, you know, like, if CJ's complaining about something, it's like, I think it's funny. But if I'm editing that video and then also I'm, like, recording with CJ and I'm getting shit on there too, and I'm already burnt out just from, like, doing a little bit too much work, I just didn't have something funny to come back with, you know? Like, it was just, like, I was like, yep, I heard it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot, yeah, it's energy draining. It's not like burnt out, I'm not, like, upset at them or anything like that. It's just, my energy was sapped that day. I was just doing too much to be hosting that day, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think it was a funny video, and I had a lot of energy in the first half, but the second half, like, by the time we got to Seaside, I was just tired. I was just tired. Boo 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 boo. So I think that that video will be good in the end. The little apology at the end was I was feeling tired. I felt like it could have gone better, and I felt bad that, like, especially if anyone who's in it didn't have a good time, I feel bad about that. But, like, also, like, if people watching were, like, the vibes were off in this, I also feel bad about that. Just came from your community post on YouTube. Welcome in! I feel like your idea, like Taskmaster and Geoguessr, have really helped the OG hide-and-seek group flourish and stay fresh. I think it's, like, yeah, I think I definitely agree that, like, I kind of force people to do more online stuff. Like, they were all, like, everyone, it's not like anybody ever stopped uploading, like, they were all still doing SMO stuff. I guess, like, Smallnet was doing more, like Elden Ring, Zelda-y stuff, I guess. But I started making videos, I'm gonna freak out. I've talked about this before, I started making videos in SMO because, like, these videos take forever to fucking make. You know, and I love these videos. It's my favorite genre, is like SMO Mario Challenge stuff. And I just wanted more of them, so I started making them, you know? I was like, damn, Fur hasn't uploaded in a while. I want another Fur video. I'll make a Fur video, is basically like why I pivoted to doing Mario challenges. Supply and demand? Yeah, I became my own demand and started supplying myself. So I just started making videos on the stuff I wanted, you know, to see in this community, and then just started inviting the people that I wanted to watch. Like, I a lot of times, I still do, I rewatch my own videos sometimes, because I make the videos that I like. And so, like, it's like one thing recording it, where it's like, I see my POV, and then getting to edit it, I'm like, I enjoy editing this, because I'm getting to watch this video for the first time. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Morph being the content master. Yeah, I'm being a little puppeteer over here, making my own videos that I want to see. Bong, 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 bong. Yippee! Hubba wubba. I'm curious what you guys do while watching the stream. Do you just watch, or do you do something like this in the background? I always play games while I watch streams. Making dreams come true. It is really weird. I've talked about this. It feels very, like, it feels too good to be true. Like, I'm very appreciative of, like, everyone I've met and everything and done videos with. Like, I watched all these guys before I started recording with them. And so it feels really weird doing stuff with them, because I am still a fan of them. Like, I was watching Smallnet's VOD the other day, and he was playing Get to Work, and in that game, you can get hats, and he was like, call me Morph23 the way I be hat stacking, and I was like, this is just so weird. Like, I know we're friends now, and I record with him, like, every week, basically, or, like, every other week, but it just feels so odd to me. Like, I used to watch this guy. I watched his videos, that's why I started making these videos, and now, like, it's weird just being, like, mentioned as a viewer. You know? And I talked about it before, too, like, these guys were, like, the first guys that I met on YouTube. Was, like, the guys that I watched. Like, I watched these YouTubers, and then, like, I started making content like them, and then, like 3 months later, Smallnet was like, hi. I'm like, oh, hi. And then that was that. I'm friends with the famous guy who watched it, and now he mentions me. What? Yeah, I know. It's like, it's such a weird, because, like, I talk to them all the time, so it's not like, I needed those Goombas. I talk to them all the time, so it's not like, you know, I'm not, like, fanboying out about that, but when I'm, like, watching a video casually that I'm not in and I'm mentioned, I'm like, oh, they know me? Oh my god. Yeah, because, like, when I started doing, like, YouTube, specifically, like, in this genre, I was like, okay, I'll, like, you know, do a bunch of challenges, and hopefully I'll get monetized, and then I can start, you know, I can start paying someone to help me, you know, make more challenges, and stuff like that, like somebody, you know, like Crafty, where you can, like, you know, give them cheddar cheese, and then all of a sudden your game is wacky. I was like, eventually I'll do that, and then if I come up with some good ideas, I'll, like, you know, ask some, like, smaller creators, and then eventually, like, maybe if I have, like, a really good idea, I'll see if, like, Smallnet, CJ, or Fur want to be in something. And, like, I think it was, like, literally the same week, Smallnet followed me on Twitter, and then Manx DM'd me on Discord and was like, hey, I want to be in a prop hunt video. I was like, this is very odd. I was like, who put you up to this? It's odd that you're both doing this at the same time. We'll be part of the group, but I think I'd be a bit too young. Yeah, that is a problem, huh? Thank God for Cousin Trent for fucking up your Switch to create cool challenges. That's what I'm saying. Give Crafty cheese. What about Trent? Yeah, well, I don't want to give Trent anything to do. He just does it. He just does it. Ba 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 ba. Morph living the dream. It was like weird how fast it happened, is what I'm getting at. I had like a plan of like, I'm gonna let it stew for a couple of years, and then I'll reach out to them. I want to play it cool. And then I got reached out to. Because I feel like I'm very like, I've always been very anxious to like reach out to people. Like, I just don't want to bug people, basically. Like, I don't want to like just hop on someone's stream and be like, hey, do you want to play games with me? That's just not how I am. And so in my mind, I was like, I will not ask Smallent to be in something until I'm like an established YouTuber and he can like look at my channel and be like, okay, this guy's doing stuff that I'm interested in. I'll be in it. And he reached out to me first way before I did any of that. He's loose. I found shorts with you in them, and that's how I know you. I think that's how Manx found out about me, too. He saw that short of me and Mario 64 getting over it, talking about my milk. What have I done? Morph sends the you up chat. Yeah, I want to play it chill. Like the time you confessed to Samurai? That's what I'm saying! I like playing it cool. I like Samurai Man. I've been watching his speedruns for a long time. Him and Average Trey. I used to speedrun Mario Sunshine. I was like, damn, these guys are cool. They're speedrunning Sunshine and they're making videos on it? That's sick. I want to do that. And then I met him and I was like, play it cool. Don't be weird. For me, you just spawned in a hide-and-seek video. I mean, that's basically how it happened. That's basically how it happened. I was just doing my own thing, and then Smallin was like, hello, and I was like, do you want to be in Geoguessr? And he was like, sure, and I was like, oh, that was weirdly easy. When you confessed to Samurai, that was so funny. I didn't want to. CJ made me. I had told CJ about it. Same thing with Squeaks. Squeaks? I met Squeaks like a couple weeks ago. I didn't say a damn word to him about watching his videos or anything. I might be one of the only individuals on Earth who knows about Ludwig because I was a Squeaks viewer. Like, I was subscribed to Squeaks when he had, like, I think he had, like, 13,000 subs. I watched him for, like, his 64 speedruns. And then he did a video with Ludwig, and I was like, oh, this guy's pretty funny, and I subscribed to Ludwig. I might be the only person who took the Squeaks to Ludwig pipeline. I had heard of him, I just never watched him before. But when I met Squeaks, I'm like, I'm not gonna say none of that. I'm just gonna be chill. I wanna be, you know that dude with his hands in his pockets and he's just a chill dude? That's me. In an alternate universe, Morph goes and people streams and asks them, please, can you be my waifu? Can we please egg out, please? What a day to be a believer, that's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm out here cooking. I'm just a chill Morph. I don't wanna, as the kids say, I don't wanna scare the huzz, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna scare the huzz, so I gotta play it cool. Bum, ba, ba. There aren't that many highly skilled, creative, adaptive Mario Odyssey streamers. It's no wonder they were excited to see a new streamer in that area. Aw, shucks. Love pronouncing people's names weird when I don't know them. Love how you made holy in however casual vocabulary. I feel like that, and one that not a lot of people use, and I think it's a sleeper morphism here. Okay, bummer. I don't think enough people are out here saying bummer. You took the Michael Reeves to Pokemon to Ludwig pipeline. I was subscribed to Michael Reeves a long time before I knew who Ludwig was too. I found Morph through his Sisyphus video. I love that challenge. Are you talking about the Odyssey Sisyphus? I love that video. That's why I didn't get an ad. Yippee! I also never watched Ludwig until Squeaks started playing games with him, lol. There's two of us. The two of us, you and me. We should have 187 moons in total. Bump, 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 bump. Because of you, I started saying perhaps a bit too often. Yeah, there's perhaps. There's, if I'm being permanently honest with you. That's one of them. My first stream I saw was Chained Together with Bongo. Dude, I want another Rage game to come out. Again, I was watching Smallant play, Get to Work, and I miss Get to Work so much. Peter Griffin asked, perhaps. Stack above the wall is this one. Ba-da-ba. Did Bacon redeem VIP? No, I gave it to Bacon. Bacon's been helping me with all of the routes for all of these speedruns for like months now. Without ever being asked, he's just been sending me the routes every day. And like working it out so that it's like suited to like the skips that I know and stuff like that. So Bacon got a little VIP from me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Suited to Mert 23. I did hear though that Get to Work is getting a little DLC. So I'm excited about that. I'm very excited for that. Get to Work is honestly one of those games that I feel like if that came out when I didn't, like, when I had already quit, I would have speedrun that game for, like, a fucking month. That would have been, like, the only thing I streamed. I love the movement in that game. It might be... Did that game come out this year? It might be my current game of the year so far. You're so close to VIP? Damn! Who's gonna be first to get it? I've been curious about that. Who's gonna be the only one to get at 100,000? DLC is called Get a Job, maybe? That would be a little silly. You're gonna redeem it today or tomorrow? Oh my god! The race is coming to an end? Okay. Taking notes behind the spiny. Poke your nose into the plaster wall. Wait, what? I'll do that after this one. I think there's a way to do it before, but... Maybe you just jump over the wall. You probably do. Ba, 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 ba. Bro, just give me 29k points, please. December 2nd, 2024 for Get to Work. No! Morph's Meow Meow Me has become a vocal stim and a joke all amongst my friend group now. It's spreading like a plague. My first stream was the first part of Speed Limit. That was a good one, too. I wish that... I kind of want to go back and give my videos better thumbnails. Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? I think if I had unlimited money, I would give it all to Lysel so that she could go through and just, like, make all of my thumbnails good. Because my old thumbnails, could I be a hundo P with you? I hate the way they look. Mr. Beast up your thumbnails. Not Mr. Beast, but just make them Lysel's art style because I used to use a Fiverr artist. Do you do the A/B test on thumbnails? Not usually, because I know what I want, and I ask Lysel for it, and then she draws it, and it's not like I'm going to ask her to draw 5 different versions of it. So I used to do A/B testing. I would do in-game thumbnail, and I would do hand-drawn thumbnail, and hand-drawn won every single time. So that's why I just do hand-drawn thumbnails now. But my old thumbnails, I used to use, like, a Fiverr artist who was really, really cheap. Who was super, super cheap, and also, like... They were like a collective of like 5 artists, I think, who would just like rotate in and out. And so the art style would change drastically between thumbnails. Okay, I'm dead. The art style would change drastically between thumbnails. And sometimes it would legitimately just look like they took my thumbnail and put like like art filter over it. Like nothing was changed. It was clearly just traced. And I hated that shit. When did you switch to Lysel? As soon as I started making enough money to swap to Lysel, I did. Like, the only reason I used Fiverr artists before was because they were cheap and I couldn't afford to, you know, pay Lysel for every single thumbnail. And as soon as my videos started making more than what Lysel would charge for a thumbnail, I started paying Lysel for every single thumbnail. Old thumbnails did their job to me. They got me to click. They did their job, but I think they're fucking butt ugly. I think they're butt ugly, and they took a lot more work for me to, like, do the concept, and they came out looking exactly the same as the concept. In the new ones, like, I can just send Lysel, like, a concept, and she'll fill in the blanks and make it look good and cohesive and different and, like, way more expressive. I like it a lot. And so, like, if I had unlimited money, I think I will eventually... If I have the money and Lysel's got the time, just, like, have Lysel do an extra thumbnail every single week and just replace all the backlog thumbnails. Seriously, if I got better at art, does anyone want some thumbnails or art? No self-promo. You gotta keep that to yourself. You gotta keep that to yourself. Don't self-promo. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't insult the thumbnails, apologize to them. With A, playing the game, and B, small and CJ. Huh? Lysol is more in the know with the stuff, too. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I gotta go from the side above the castle. I was about to leave this one. I was reading my guide, sorry. I'll change my hat stack in just a moment. Once I go shopping. But yeah, I'd like to eventually change all those thumbnails, because some of the videos, specifically like Speed Limit is such a good video. That thumbnail fucking sucks. That thumbnail blows. You know what's funny? Actually, the only thumbnail I ever said no to from the Fiverr people was the April Fools from 2 years ago, the blindfolded Mario Odyssey run. The first one they sent me was like maybe the worst drawing of Mario I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know if I still have it. If I still have it, I'll show in the Discord after this. Are you also live on YouTube? Yeah, on More Morph. That was a good video. I agree. The thumbnail was so fucking bad. I sent it back to them and said, I'm not paying for this, like, at all. This is fucking horrible. Like, the background wasn't redrawn. It was just a picture of Cascade. And then Mario did not look like Mario. It was the weirdest looking fucking thing ever. It was so horrible. Fiverr is where I've been looking. I just need more solid color as a background. Yeah, it's just, and this is what I was talking about, like, the people I was going to before. It was 5 dudes, and clearly this person did not start. He was not as skilled as the rest of them. You should do another Taskmaster video? I just put one out like 2 days ago. What do you mean? I put one out literally 2 days ago. It's on my YouTube channel. 3 days ago? One came out this weekend. You better not be womp-womping me, boy. I like the thumbnail they made on the 2 Mario mod video. Oh, the Clone Jutsu one? Yeah, I thought that one was good. I thought that one was good. Some of them are really bad, and some of them are AI. Like, if you look at the first prop hunt video, what the fuck is going on in the background? What the fuck is happening in the background? I love that video. I thought it was a really good video, too. God damn it, I gotta lock in. I already finished that video. What about another? Oh, I see. Content man, bring me more content. I vote 3 Taskmasters a week. Okay. Yeah, the first prop hunt video, which I think was the first one I actually got drawn. I was like, what the fuck? And that wasn't even as bad as it was originally. I sent it back to them originally for a revision and was like, dog. Because originally the background came back, again, it was just a picture of Metro. It was just a picture of Metro. Like, I sent them a concept and all they did was they just traced over Mario. I was like, why the fuck would I want this? And then they sent it back with like an AI-generated city, and I was like, fuck, I guess the video's gotta come out. The traffic cone one? Yeah, the traffic cone one. Look at the background. Tell me anything happening in the background. Does it look like New Donk City? Because it was supposed to. Oh, I already changed my hat. I need to get a hydrate. Feel like the speed limit one. Show a top watch on the top, something like that? Probably. No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. But it was like one of those things where it's like the video was done and I was waiting a week for the thumbnail to finish, and then that's what they sent back, and I was like, okay, fuck it. And then that video popped off. Cup of water. Sunken treasure in the moat. That's not the crate. I'm going to a boat. If it was Lysol, they'd be bench friend. They'd be on bench friend bench. I agree. It would have been a bench friend moment for sure. Skibidi bop beep beep bow. This was, again, it was the cheapest people I could find on Fiverr, because it was back, I think I was paying $20 a thumbnail. It was back when my videos did not make $20, so I was just burning money to make thumbnails. The big reason whoever did the old thumbnails robbed you, bro, yeah, for real. I mean, I got what I paid for. I got what I paid. Well, Fiverr guy made my Minecraft profile picture original render. Let's go. The thing, the reason why I started doing drawn thumbnails is I felt like it was a good way to make me stand out. Because I feel like if you know Photoshop, like I could make very good looking, like in-game thumbnails, but I feel like everyone can make in-game thumbnails. You know? 1 second, I gotta lock in for this one. I didn't need the Pokeo at all. I just needed that. Like Smolensk Kaizo mode videos. Yeah, I feel like anyone can make a good looking in-game Mario Odyssey thumbnail, but not everyone has a drawn thumbnail, so I just wanted something that stood out a little bit more. And then now that I have like good artists actually doing the thumbnails, I am much happier with that decision. Just promise me you'll never use Blender thumbnails. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. As long as Lysol wants to keep doing art, I'm gonna keep getting thumbnails from Lysol. That's my plan. Bow 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 bow. Is it Dark Side No Revisit? Yup. How much is a Lysol thumbnail? I don't want to say in case my price is different from anyone else. But, I mean, you could email her or send her a message on Discord. I don't know if she's, like, super open to more people or if she's, like, busy because she has a real job or anything. But, I don't want to be like, I paid $10, and then somebody else reaches out, and she's like, yeah, $70 per thumbnail. And then I look like an asshole for exposing. What the fuck? Brother! No, not like this. Come on, come on, come on. Get away! Get away! No. No. I'm trying to jump the bird away. I'm trying to jump the bird away. 1 second. I might just go down and get another one. I have to go down and get another one. I have to go down and get another one. That's a bummer. I wasn't paying attention. I just walked too close. Push the bird? You can't push the bird. What's the definition of a gamba? Oh, like a little fishy. On Lysol's website, it says $60 for thumbnails. That's a good number right there. That's a good number. I could see that. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh my god. First try! Shoo-boop. Boo-boop. Boo-boop boo. Bro! Go! I'm losing my goddamn mind. Everything is falling apart in Bowser's. I was talking too much about art and stuff like that. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. The chicken in Australia? Oh, wait, where's the chicken at? Going to Dave's Hot Chicken in like 20 minutes? Oh, shit. I've never been to Dave's Hot Chicken, but that sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. I've been being a healthy boy, so I haven't been eating like a nasty bitch for the last couple of weeks. But boy howdy, do I want some chicken tenders. I want some fried chicken tenders right about now. That missed, that's such bullshit, dude. That's such bullshit. Oh my gourd. I can mail you some? No, I shouldn't. Birth you! Bad news, gang. I fucked up the mech fight really bad. If I fucking lose Bird Through a second time. Alright, here we go. Yeah. What? Huh? I'm gonna freak my shit. I'm gonna freak my shit. You ever had naked fried chicken? It's more healthy? What does that mean? Yo, Spooky Boy, thank you for the Prime Subby Wubby. What is that? Song restarted. Allie made a fucking delicious breakfast this morning. She made us omelets. She's got like a little week off for the holiday and whatnot. And so she made us breakfast this morning. She made us omelets with like meat and cheese in it, like sausage and bacon and lovely cheese in it. And then she also made these like oat flour, banana-based blueberry muffins, and they were the yummiest fucking thing I've ever had. They were so good. I ate a couple of them, and they're healthy. They got like no carbs in them. They're all fiber. Yummy, yummy. Naked fried chicken is just raw chicken fried. Oh, that's just fried chicken. That's just like pan fried chicken. Okay. What is hollandaise? What is hollandaise sauce, by the way? I've heard that a lot, but I don't know what that is. Do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ha-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What is hollandaise sauce? I've seen it before. It's like yellow, isn't it? Caught on the iron fence. I take the pipe to the top, past the moving wall. What is past the moving wall? I remember it. We're beneath the keep, hidden. Wait, past the moving wall? Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Basically just fancy mayonnaise. Rich, creamy, tangy sauce, primarily from butter, egg yolks, and lemon juice. Oh, so it's like a lemon. It's like a zesty egg sauce. Creamy egg sauce? That sounds kind of yummy. I'm a big breakfast guy. I am surprised that I haven't had hollandaise sauce before. Mayo is egg. It sure is. It's just zesty mayo. What's the prediction, by the way? Sub 3 hours. Sub 3 hours is the le prediction. It's posh egg mayo. Okay. I'll fuck with mayonnaise. Scuba-boo! Bow. Don't bonk, you freak. Skibbity-bop-biddy-bop, bow. Only sub 3 hours. Mm-hmm. Is this darker percent? No, it's dark side, no revisits. So it's like dark side, but you can't go back to previous kingdoms, including through paintings. Shkabooba-doo. You do what with the mayonnaise? Nothing! I need to stop getting that checkpoint halfway up. It always fucks me up. Corner of the poison swap, knocking down the sign. Alright, we'll damage boost here. Without dying. Where to go? I fuck with mayonnaise. With dying. Yeah, apparently. I guess we'll do a vault here. Since I can't do triple jumps anymore. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo, woo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Why is everybody saying huh? Do-do-do, do-do-do. Without dying, the man said with instant regret. Where'd my cat bounce go? Where'd my cat bounce go, though? You know what I'm saying? I had a cat bounce, so where is it? I did everything right, so why is it still raining? I fuck mayonnaise too? We may be a little bit different here. Please hit the rat. Please hit the rat. Excuse me, where are you going? Excuse me, what is this nonsense? Bro, Cappy, you gotta do your job. You gotta do your job, dog. I've never chased the rat this long! What is happening? Holy moly, hot dog. Oh my fucking god, please. Oh. Oh. Alright. Instead of timer challenge 1, why don't I just get this? Just kidding. That moon doesn't exist until post-game. I'm so sorry. Morph is washed, unfortunately. I don't know what's up with me, dude. I lost all my Steam later in the day. This is what I was kind of talking about earlier, where, like, I miss speedrunning a route that I know, because this challenge has me speedrunning every single route, and I don't know them every single time. And then I feel like I, like, wear myself out by the time I'm at the end of the route, and then I get, like, a bad time. Whereas, like, if you know the route and you're just going, you get better every time. Imagine if it was the wrong one, we would have reset. It would have been over. Boo, boo. Your next run will be much better. You have a better split here. That's a good point. That's a good point. We'll have a much better split here next time. Would you say your beard is big? Definitely not making fan art. My beard is very big, I think. It goes down to, like, the middle of my chest, I guess. Like, almost to my tummy. Like, you can see, it's like down here. That's how big my beard is. Shoo-boo, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Chest beard. Yeah, I got chest beard. Alright, we should have 218 moons. $218, perhaps? That's the correct number of moons. Yippee! Wow. Poggers, you look like Gandalf. Thank you. I'm a wizard, Harry. I've never heard a grown man say tummy. Have you ever asked a grown man if his tummy hurts? Because sometimes he'd probably be like, yeah, my tummy hurts, and then he'd go, yeah, and throw up on his lap. Shining above the moon, caught hopping on the moon, cool, another rat. Rolling rock on the moon, cliffside treasure chest. Tip of the white spire up in the rafters. Okay. I'm gonna have to get that hat stack probably after Moon Kingdom. Brr, brr, wow. Morph should intertwine his beard and make a long line of hair. I have braided my beard before. Morph is top 5 SMO streamers of all time. Holy moly. There's only 5 to begin with. Bow, bow. Does this run end at escape? Or do you still have more kingdom after you do it? Yeah, you got more. Because we're going darker side. And by darker, I mean dark. We're going dark side. Skibbity bop biddy bop bow. This makes it right. Yeah, that makes it. Morph is the Tyrone 18 of SMO speedruns. I could see that. Yeah, that's what they've been calling me. Shoo-ba-da-boop-ba-da-boop, boo. Cliffside treasure, tip of the white spire. Okay, so now we go top of the... Oh, okay. I guess I'm just not grabbing those anytime soon. Alright, let's do Moon Cave skip. 3 moons left. I mean, don't we have to have 250? How is that 3 moons left? Oh, we've got some stars to get, I'm pretty sure. No slide? Harumph? There we go. And we don't have to grab the checkpoint because we're not coming back here. Oh, me, mow, me, mow, me. Okay. Kepi. Also with a 100% nightmare playthrough of Doom the Dark Ages. Oh my god, I forgot that game came out. I fully forgot that game came out. I didn't even play it. So many good games coming out lately. We got Mario Kart, Monkey Kong, Doom. I've been playing the fuck out of Peak. Are you watched? Just asking. I'm pretty sure you have to be good at something to be watched. This is literally my first time doing this category. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Stop the wedding! I'm coming inside now! The smooth frames of Switch 2 ruin your Mooncave skip? Yeah, it was too smooth. Stop the divorce! You guys belong together. You're so cute. Don't throw it away over an argument. Just think about it. Ba ba ba. Morph is always freshly laundered. I'd say so. I got some new shirts. I'm wearing a new shirt today. It says overstimulated. It's got a picture of coffee, like a little coffee cup on it that's spilling out. I've been feeling pretty fresh lately. I've been buying a lot of cool shirts. Bacon Fear, be lurking. Good luck with your working or whatever you be doing. Boom, and thank you for the good luck on the run. I should figure out the actual fast strats for Bowser. Somebody write these down. We gotta go over all the things that I actually need to learn that I haven't been. Oh, I forgot that he's got extra phases here. My bad. I forgot how the game works. I was too busy playing other things. I was playing Peak in my mind. You can't stop me from doing it. You gotta go check chicken. Oh, I see, I see, I saw. Chicken time for the chicken boy. Doo-doo. You're a lurker hater? What the hell? You can't be hating on lurkers. Eat the Joy-Con. Ba 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 ba. Can't say much work, but I'm excited to watch the VOD back. Yo, what up, Spud? What's poppin'? Gamba! Sorry you're at work, but I'm glad you showed up for a second. Dude, I'm wearing a new shirt as a gingerbread man that says yum yum. That is a pretty cool shirt. Alright, turtle's dead. Dead turtle be dead. Bow, 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 wow, wow. Alright, now we are going to Mushroom Kingdom. Oh yeah, baby, mushroom time. Y'all ready for the Mert skip? First ever Mert skip in a Dark Side no revisit speedrun? What the hell? Y'all get your Mert skips ready. Oh, I fucked that up horribly. Okay, we're going around. I was not counting my jumps. What's the Mert skip? You'll see, buddy. It's the biggest skip in the game, and nobody's doing it but me, but it saves an incredible amount of time. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, waba-da-ba, waba-da-ba. Get those Merts ready, Gambas. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're going up. This is it. We go up. We go down. And we were in between dimensions for but a moment. Holy moly. The one and only Dark Side no revisits Mert skip on the Switch 2. Oh my goodness gravy. You love to see it. Nobody can do it quite like we do. Such a time save. Ba 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 da ba 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 da 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 wa ba 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 da ba 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 da da da. Alright, we missed a couple of those. That's okay. Those weren't high enough. That's okay. And all of them hit blocks. That's also weird. What is Morph 23? That's me. My name is Morph 23. Oh, I gotta get on solid ground. Brother, aim! It's right there, brother! Alright, there we go. Straight in the middle. Why is Morph 23? Everybody asks what is Morph 23. Nobody has ever asked how is Morph 23. I paid and it didn't do anything. What did you pay? Huh? All right, we're going to mushroom now. And I also got to change my hat color. What did you pay? I don't know, the munner came through. I don't know if the munner came through. What did you pay? Oh, I got to skip this cutscene. What am I doing? Whomst is Morph 23. Why is Morph 23? I asked how is Morph 23. Oh, you did, my bad. I'm doing okay, how are you doing? 26 more moons, I believe. Okay. Hat is now more visible than before. Let's go. God damn it, I thought I fixed the thing. Why does it still throw people into the sun? I thought I fixed the Twitch clip thing. Oh, I think it's because I did twitch.tv. I didn't do /morph23. Yeah. Yo, Spud, thank you for the subby wubby.
New hat. Hopefully it actually works now.
Yay! Thank you for the subby wubby and good job on your new hat. Yippee. Dude, what's Morph 23 worth? Like 25 bucks. Hopefully your new hat brings you lots of fish and people. Alright, we gotta get a couple more moons, and by moons I mean stars, and we can't revisit any kingdoms, and we're going to Darkside. That's the plan. Kobe. There we go, let's go. Alright, we got that. Kobe. Let's go! We can't be stopped, dude. Our siege shots are on point today. Holy. Don't do that. We do the timer challenge, and then we do Toad Defender. Scoob-da-boo-ba-da-boo. Spud be making the big bucks. Yeah, Spud's too busy out here making $1 million to hang out on stream. Pop. He's worth $6 and a McChicken. Curious. I would like one Goomba now, please. And I want it to be this one. This is not Goomba Defender. I went to the wrong toad. There's so many toads and holes around here. But alright, we gotta do DSTA again. We're doing a lot of DSTA in this run, I've noticed. My Switch's time is getting all fucked up. There we go. We actually hit that shit. Bussin'! Top or bottom? Top, easily. Imagine not being in October already. I know, dude. That would be so embarrassing. Oh, I gotta do a triple jump here. I always forget. We gotta go. Wah, wah, wah. There we go. I don't know why that fucked me up so bad the last time we did this. I got, like, hung up on that for a minute. Did my DSTA work? Okay, it did. I just didn't have it loaded in. But that's okay, because we get the rat now. And this rat is much easier than the last one. Yippee! When I check my Switch firmware version, it says update available. I don't know. Google it. What am I, the Switch man? Switch time is being changed. Nintendo's gonna brick your Switch. Did you guys see that, Did you guys see that somebody got their Switch bricked for naming their Nintendo Switch Online account Twink Link? That's enough to get your Switch bricked. And then they reached out to Nintendo, and Nintendo said they do agree that it shouldn't have been bricked, but they can't undo it. They don't have any way to do it. So that's good to know, that if it happens on accident, they can't fix it. What the... That's horrible. Yeah, that is a bummer. That is an actual bummer. That's so dumb. Yeah, it, like, makes me worried. Like, it's obviously, it's not even just, like, modded stuff. It's, like, if you just, like, do something to upset them, they're like, yeah. Oh, that is not what I want at all. What the hell? I thought that it went by 5 and not 15 or whatever the fuck it did. The EU will not tolerate this kind of behavior. What up, Sus Gamer? How you doing? Once my Switch bricked because I put it in a case. Yeah, you put it in a case that had anime girl stickers on it, and they didn't like that. They went weeb, and then they bricked your Switch. Do do burr 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 burr. How many moons do you need for this run? 250. 250, and then we have to do the boss rush. But we cannot revisit any kingdoms. Also, where's the start of the tile? I always forget. Dude, I'm so bad at the tile. Do you think I'll be able to see it better on the Switch too? I hope so. There it is. Skibbity bop biddy bop bow. I think I can see it better on the Switch too, actually. Hold up. Hold up. This is the best bricklaying I've ever done. This is the best bricklaying I've done in my whole life. Where's the last one? The last one's in a silly spot, isn't it? It would be a lot easier to tell where the fuck it is if there weren't 20 toads talking at all times. There we go. That was the best bricklaying I've done ever. Alright, now we get some Toadette moons. We should be carrying 32. We should be carrying 32 moons. And that'll put us at 250, so we need 12 more. If we don't get 12, we're gonna have to do a whole lot of grinding. What happened to Morph 1 through 22? A couple of them are still out there. I know Morph 24 is a farmer, and 22... I don't want to talk about 22, but, I know at least 2 others. I'm sure 2 of them are still active, you know what I'm saying? 21, pretty close, nearby, closer than I'd want. MP is out there. We call him MP. That's Morph Prime. You know how it is. Sorry, I just capped through at Toadette. Evil Morph 23 is a chatter. He's not really one of the... He's not really one of the, like, numbered morphs, but more of like a... I think I mitosis in my sleep on accident is what happened there. Bow. Skibbity bop bow. Listen, it wasn't anything bad that happened with 22. It's just like... I wear a red hat, he wears a blue hat. It's kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we need 2 more. You saw Morph 2 in a dream? Oh my goodness. 1 more moon. Okay, we are 1 short. We gotta get a moon from somewhere else. What is the fastest moon in Peach's Castle that I can get right now? Are there any quick ones around here at all? What am I missing? Dog? Dog would be pretty quick. I could do dog. I don't know if there's any quicker one than dog. Where is the dog? 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 Where's the fucking dog? Where's the dog? 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 Bro, where's the dog? Am I stupid? Where's the dog at? Does the dog exist? Is the dog real? Is the dog post-game? There's the dog. I ran past him 17 times. Come with me, dog. I have to go to his first spot first. We're missing 1 moon. That's such a shame. I don't know what thing I didn't do that I was supposed to do, but the dog's an illusion. The dog is a lie. The dog isn't real. Alright, here we go. Morph Clone Wars. What dog? There's a dog, I swear to God. There's always been a dog. Is there a faster backup moon to get here? I don't think there is, right? I guess, like, Yoshi sub-area is pretty quick, but if you get this optimally, I guess it's better. Alright, there we go. That should be all the moons we need, and now we can go to Darkside. Let's go to Darkside. Yay, we did it! And time ends as soon as we grab the triple moon at the top of Darkside. So, as long as we do that in the next 45-ish minutes, I believe believers are getting paid. They may have reached peak believerosity. Feels like Captain Picard kind of thing where he insists there are 4 lights, but there's actually 5. There's a dog, I swear. I swear to God there's a dog. I have no idea what dog you're talking about. Probably a Mandela effect. Is TTS on? TTS is on. TTS is always on. I never turn that shit off. I'm not a coward. I get why people turn off TTS, though. When I'm doing, like, collabs with 7 people... When I'm doing collabs with 7 people and TTS is coming through, I feel like I can't think, and my brain turns off for about 40 seconds. Brrr. We're gonna get the life up part just in case. We're not going without that shit. I'm no believer, but I'm no unbeliever. Gambling laws and all that. I think you can still predict, you just can't put hats in. So you can get the badge. Can other people in the Discord hear the TTS? No, it's just me. So I hear other people and TTS, and they don't know that I can't hear them. Is the problem. Like, sometimes someone will be talking to me, but also Baldy is shooting me. Oh, you missed the start of the prediction? That is a bummer. Badunk. Fuck, how am I supposed to hit that? Especially what on the moon? I see you, you rat bastard. There we go. Easy topper. So crazy that you can get a life up heart after each brutal. You can, but it would waste a lot of time. Is TTS for hats or just money? Both. There is a hat redemption for it, or I think 200 biddies or $2. You can do like standard TTS for $1 or 100 biddies, or you could do like the AI voices for 200 biddies or $2. But the TTS redemption for hats is all of the AI ones. Ooh. Are you doing dark or darker side too? Just dark side. This one ends as we beat the mech on dark side. I want to learn the skip for getting around these boss fights. That would be kind of nice. Not that we have a lot of dark side stuff coming up anymore, but it would have been helpful. Now that we're on Joy-Cons and we can do it because we can down throw. Doo-doo. Burr, 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 burr. Or just do true brutal skip. Yeah, that's what I want to do. But you have to have Joy-Cons, and I was running on Pro controllers for so long that I didn't even attempt to learn it. But now that I can, I kind of wanna. Bonk. Yippee. What's the full list of runs? Exclamation point, every. It'll give you the full list. If you go there and you click on category extensions, you can scroll to where we are and see what's coming up. Are you on Switch 2? Yep. I am on the Switch 2. Do, do. We're getting world record, baby. Maybe. If I lock it the frick in. Easy Spirit. Doo-doo. True brutal skip is very different from brutal skip. What is the difference? Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. He be spewing all over. That's what I'm saying, dude. I need to start doing spin pounds here instead of just walking. I also feel like I, at one point, had the curvature of this little carrot down, and now I don't, which is weird. I should not have skipped that before I was done drinking coffee. There we go. Ooh, a little bit too early. Ooh. Fucked up that fight a little bit, but that's okay. Do the Brutals live on the moon? It appears so. I have a theory that, I don't know if anyone has seen Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball. There was a rabbit enemy in original Dragon Ball, and Goku flew off with him with the power pole. And when he came back, Bulma was like, where did you take that guy? And Goku went, to the moon. I have a theory that that's these guys. I think that guy what is it called? Osmosis Jonesed himself and made like 5 rats out of him. And those are the Brutals. I think Goku put these motherfuckers here. Alright, final fight. We just gotta beat the mech and then we're done. That just unlocked a memory. I think it's one of the funniest things in original Dragon Ball. It's so random, and then like 20 episodes later they show him on the moon in the background in like one scene and never talk about it. I thought I missed that. I thought my career was over. Goku putting rats on the moon. Sure did. Oops, I almost just sniped her. Yo, thank you for the biddies!
Mustard or ketchup?
Mustard or ketchup? I'm a big ketchup boy. I'm down for some mustard every now and then, but I feel like default, I'm a mustard boy. Fuck, I'm in a ketchup boy. Thank you for the 200 biddies, I appreciate it. Ketchup. I feel like I put ketchup on more things, but that's not to say that I don't like mustard. I like mustard. I think I'm just more versatile with ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Oh. There we go. Like, I would sometimes put ketchup in a breakfast burrito. I would never put mustard on a breakfast burrito. Oh! I almost just slammed the time button. Time is not up yet. In a breakfast burrito? Yeah, sometimes sriracha and ketchup, you mix that together and put it in a breakfast burrito, it's really good. If the breakfast burrito has, like, American fries or hash browns in it, that's pretty fucking yummy. God damn, we got so many subs today. I just looked over and saw it was 274. Hey, that's time. 224.50, and that is Super Mario Odyssey Dark Side, but you cannot return to previous kingdoms. Yippee! Yippee poggers! And it was under 3 hours, which means I do believe that believers are getting paid. Will we get sub 3 hour? The answer? Yup. Yup. Alright, let's check where we are on the leaderboard. If this was a run on Switch 1, 224. Let me get out my little notepad. I forgot I have a notepad for this. 1 second. Also, I'll turn on the music for us, because we'll come chill inside the Odyssey for a minute so that we don't have two music over each other. There we go. Alright. Alright. According to my notepad, which is right here, speedrun times. Let me write down my thoughts on this, okay? This is what we do at the end of every single run. God damn, Mario, calm down. This was Dark Side, no revisits. Okay? We got a 224.50. That's 68. Which, on Switch 1, would put us in 30th place. That would be 30th place on the leaderboard. However, this is not on the Switch 1. This is the Switch 2. Which means that our time of 224.50 is, in fact, a world record. That's right. Another world record. Yeah! Let's go! Yeah, baby! Woo! World record! What is this, is this our 5th world record in a row? Oh my god, we can't stop! We can't be stopped! Holy! I got more first places than Tyrone does right now. That's embarrassing. Holy moly. Let me write this down real quick. Dark Side, no revisits. I like this category. I wish this was the fastest one. I really like not needing to gather permission slips. It was like a day off for me. Those are my thoughts on this category right here. Another world record. And we got an anti-hat stack, which means it's becoming red now. Alright, Gambas. We had to draw me like a French people earlier. Also, I started getting into it before the end of the run. Everybody who's been subbing today, everybody who's gifting subs, everybody who's stayed subbed for months, I appreciate you motherfuckers, okay? Legitimately. I took one extra day off last week, and every single time I do this, I think to myself, I'm gonna come back and there's gonna be no people there, and there's gonna be 0 subs. And I'm, like, in shock that, like, you guys still watch after a long weekend. I don't know what it is. Yeah, and I appreciate the horses most of all. The horses, that was great. Great time with the horses. You know what I'm saying? But, like, look at the sub count. 274 after a long weekend? What the fuck is that about? That's a big number. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for subbing. I appreciate you all for watching. We've got a drawing to do. That's a world record right there. An easy dub, if you will. I want to check what Thermo sent me. Thermo sent me updated collision. Very cool. Very poggers. All right, let's turn off our Switch. We're doing a drawing. And I believe it was by... Let me go to my little mod queue really quick. How do I get to mod view? Do I have mod view? Where's my mod view? Oh, unban requests. Here we go. 1 second. And then I go to reward queue. And then, can I go to the pop out? Yeah, pop out reward queue. Did the anti-clout goggles... Okay, I can unpause clout goggles. Anti-clout goggles got redeemed. Okay, draw me like a French people. No. Who redeemed... What was the exact name? Oh, Blobber. It was Blobber. I wanted to make sure I got your name 100% right. I knew it was Blob something, but I wanted to make sure it was correct. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm awake for a stream, but it's the end, isn't it? No, we're doing a draw me like a French people. We're just getting started, brother. Boom, 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 boom. We got a remix of this song in our intro. Do, 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 do. There will be more chaos. All right, let me open up Paint. You know what? I might do this one in Photoshop. No, we'll do it in Paint. File, new. How do I edit the dimensions? I want the dimensions to be 1920 by 1080. That's what we're going for here. 1920. There we go. 1920 by 1080. I gotta zoom out a little bit so goobers can see. All right. This is the very beginning of the Morph 23 Draw Me Like a French People mural. The first person to redeem it was Blobber. Blobber XIX has redeemed Draw Me Like a French People. How this is gonna work, I'm still gonna draw you like a French people. It's not gonna be quite as over the top as previous Draw Me Like a French People's, but I'm gonna draw you in a scenario. And then when another person redeems Draw Me Like a French People, I'm gonna draw them in another scenario. And we're gonna keep doing this until the entire picture is full of as many people as we can possibly fit in one Draw Me Like a French People, and I'll fill in all the blanks. So this is gonna be mostly on you. There's gonna be a little something something, a little extra detail. But this is gonna be just Blobber. That's what we're drawing. We're doing a little setting, and since Blobber is the first one to redeem it, I kind of want Blobber to be, like, right up front. How much of an area do we want to take up here? I don't want to take up too much space, but I think this corner, this is Blobber corner, okay? I think this is Blobber corner. What does Blubber look like, though? In my mind, Blobber has a vibe, all right? And that vibe sits on a rock, okay? This is Blubber... One second. This right here is Blobber Rock. It's a nice flat top. That's Blobber Rock. What if the mural is full? We'll keep adding. Blobber might be a little bit too big because it's the first one, but we'll keep adding. You tell me. In my mind, I've got to look for Blobber, okay? And that look is kind of like this. Okay? And I know you guys have seen these before. I know you guys have seen these before because I've seen them before too. But have y'all ever seen a blobfish? When I think blobber, I think blobfish, okay? And blobfishes have big old dangly noses. Is that a person? It's a blobber. It's a blobber. That's a blobber right there. That's a blobber right there. What was that? Just posting wild-ass links? Huh? He looks like Squidward. This is, in my mind, this is what Blobber looks like. But the thing about Blobber, Blobber's a bit of a lurker, okay? Blobber got Draw Me Like a French People. Can't wait till this mural's done. It's gonna be a good one. It was a picture of a blobber. Oh, I see. I don't want to know what a blobber is. This is going entirely off of my interpretation of Blobber's name in chat. Blobber is a lurker, okay? Blobber said like 3 things before today. So Blobber just be lurking. Blobber just be lurking. That's a nostril right there. There's another nostril right there. But here's the one thing that I know about Blobber. Blobber's pretty happy, okay? You wouldn't be able to tell it. One second. Do I want to go the other way? Blobber's got little dimples, alright? Blobber lives a happy life. Blobber's lurking, but Blobber's having a good time. So Blobber's got some smile lines on the side of their face. You can't see, but their mouth underneath, on the bottom, it's beneath their nose, it's smiling. They're having a good time. And their eyebrows are like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Wait, what's like a happy eyebrow? Like a, what? What? Yeah, look, that's a happy eyebrow. Blobber's got smile lines. Blobber's got happy eyebrows. Blobber's straight up having a good time, okay? And you can also tell that Blobber's having a good time because Blobber's little fins are just flapping in the wind. Blobber's little fins are out here just like... There's some motion to it. You can see it there. Blobber's little fin just flopping around. Blobber's having the time of their life. Loki looks like he's eating the rock. He's sitting on the rock. They're sitting on the rock. Looks like a creepy old man. No, this is Blobber, dude. Don't make fun of Blobber like that, okay? And of course, Blobber is pink. Blobber's pink. But Blobber also has, Blobber also has some light speckling. Blobber's got some light little speckles across. And Blobber also has purple eyelids. Very fashionable. In the Blobber community, Blobber, one of the handsomest if you ask me, okay? Beautiful Blobber if you ask me. Look at those eyelids. You don't see eyelids like that every day, okay? And the rock that Blobber sits on, at first you might think, that's just a gray rock. That's just a gray rock that Blobber's lurking on. But little do you know, it's a gold rock. There's a little crack right here that only Blobber can see. Oh, fuck. There's a little rock right here that only Blobber can see. A little crack, if you will. And that's got gold in it. And if you pay close attention, that rock, it's got specklings of gold. But from over here, you wouldn't be able to tell that. From this side, it's just like a normal rock. But Blobber's protecting a secret, okay? Blobber's staying stealthy. Blobber's lurking. And it ain't for no reason. It's to protect the thing that it loves the most. It's Lurk Rock. Because if everybody found out that its Lurk Rock was full of gold, they'd destroy it. And Blobber don't want that. Blobber's having a good time lurking over here. Blowing their shit off. But how is it French? Oh, this is like how a French people would draw. Have yummy snack while I chat before I finish my very boring work. My precious gold. Exactly. And my instinct tells me to continue going. However, I know that throughout the year, we're going to get a lot of redemptions. And Blobber's story is going to unfold. Right now, all we have is Blobber on a rock. But who knows? Maybe the next person who redeems Draw Me Like a French People is going to show up and try stealing some of that gold. So I don't want to get too crazy with the background right now. I feel like Blobber on a rock, that's what I want to show. That right there is Blobber what like a French people. You should look at my profile picture after this. I'm going to look at it right now. Oh my god, it's a little... I usually don't let this influence me looking at someone's profile picture. But we're going to add just the littlest green tufts on either side. Like a little green stash. There we go. That's the Blobber I know. That's the Blobber I know. I think that's a good start to our mural. It's the very, very first Draw Me Like a French People. We're going to get to the point where the rock is going to be someone who redeemed Draw Me Like a French person. We might get a lot of redeems. I'm going to be honest with you. Blobber might be too big. But Blobber's already drawn. Blobber is solidified on the Draw Me Like a French People mural. That will continue to go for the rest of the year. Gambas. I think that might be it for me today. It was a good stream back after a long weekend. We got Blobber on the mural. We got a first place world record